Trainers here tonight, Liz, the likes of Mark Jones, who's got a good team in. Ken Barron, of course, we saw him last week, win with the likes of Bracken Ridge. He's got 3 or 4 runners in tonight. Blair Orange picking up the majority of those drives tonight. And then you've got Robert Dunn, Mark Purden. So good to see the southern interest here at Alexandra Park tonight. Good fields. Looking forward to their best race of the night, which is a Sim Specific mobile pace for the Class 4 and faster paces. That'll be race number 7 tonight. Best bet for me tonight is in the feature trot, One Over the Moon. I thought his run last week off a big handicap, outstanding. His sectionals, quite unbelievable tonight. He goes from a mobile, and I think he'll get the money tonight. So best bet of the night for me, One Over the Moon. We'll talk to Blair Orange during the night with all of his drives, along with Zach Butcher and 1 or 2 others as the night progresses. They are your 2 favourites in the Drivers' Challenge. Blair Orange, $1.30 when I looked earlier this afternoon. Of course, he's got 6 drives, the likes of One Over the Moon, BD Love, Zach Butcher at $6, David Butcher at $6.50, Brett Mangos $11, and any other driver at that quote of $8. Race number 1 tonight, the sponsorship specials available. Mobile pace. Favourite here and a hot one is number 8, Killer Queen. Was 133 this morning, 135 at the moment, 140 the tote. Good enough to run third in the Jewels at Ashburton a fortnight ago behind the unbeaten Dream About Me. Comes back to maiden company tonight from barrier number 7 with a scratching. She deserves to be favourite. $1.35 is pretty skinny, but gee, she's been racing the top of the 2-year-old brigade, and to be fair, this field lacks a little bit of depth. There is one in here that goes quite nicely. We'll talk about it very shortly, but Killer Queen, trained by Ray Green, David Butcher takes the drive. Of course, she has picked up a 1 earlier in the career. She's been placed on 4 other occasions from 10 starts, and she's got about 50,000 in the bin, so she is a nice filly. Doesn't possess brilliant gate speed. I think David Butcher will just see what happens off the arm and progress forward, but she is the one to beat and should start favourites on a winning note. The danger for me and the chance of upsetting the favourite is runner number 5, Ladies Are Ideal. Have a look at her. Lovely filly, again a 2-year-old by American Ideal out of Luck as a Lady tonight. She's got a bit of breeding about her. Suggest there has been a bit of money for her. She was about $8 this morning, or $7.50. Has into $5 now on the fixed odds. And that's probably a reflection of more punters can't take the $1.33 around the favourite, and they're looking to spec something outside the square. Well, this filly's been good at the workouts and trials. Earlier in the night, I caught up with Zach Butcher. This is what he had to say about the 2-year-old. Zach, you drove a first starter in Ladies Ideal. Been quite good at the workouts. Takes on a pretty smart one in Killer Queen, but I thought she's a progressive type.
Yeah, definitely. She qualified quite well a couple of weeks ago at Cambridge, went 48 and found the line quite nice. Comes up against Killer Queen tonight, who's been racing pretty handy fields, and probably a wee bit of a drop back for her, so she'll need to be on her game, but a couple more runs should be right up there with them.
Yeah, she's a lovely filly, and I wouldn't be surprised tonight if she's right in the mix. Number 5, Ladies Are Ideal. Bronze Over was good on debut. Ran second behind Real Talk. Trained by John and Josh Dickey. By change over this one. Got back in the field and ran on nicely, so her workout and trial form leading into her debut run was very good, so you'll need number 4, Bronze Over, in the mix. And I thought Wirienda Pipe has been going okay at the moment. She's one you want to include for your first 4s. She's had 4 runs, 2/3, 2/4. I thought the run last start behind Real Talk was okay. She led them up, and I think she'll probably go forward from the draw, even though she's drawn out at barrier number 6. For me, it's 8 on top to beat 5, 4 and 6, 8 to beat 5, 4 and 6. Aaron's 8, 4, 5 and 6. Aaron White, a very good evening to you. 24 hours ago we were at Cambridge. Tonight we're at Alexandra Park. Good fields tonight. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of southern interest, but I think Killer Queen, the horse good enough to place in the Jewels, should be taking out race number 1.
Yeah, very good evening to you, Craig. Evening, everybody. Yeah, she'll be very, very hard to beat tonight. Killer Queen in the first, albeit she has drawn the outside of the 7-horse field here after that good Jewels placing. As we've seen many times before, the Jewels form certainly does stand up. So she's the way I'm going in the first. Killer Queen. Looking to pick up her second victory from start 11 tonight, David Butcher. 4, Bronze Over. She was very good on debut when runner-up in behind Real Talk. 5, Ladies Are Ideal. The trial form around her's been good. And 6, Wirienda Piper. Plenty to like about what she's produced in 4 runs thus far. 8, 4, 5 and 6 here for me, Craig, to open what should be a good night of entertainment here out of Alexandra Park.
Yeah, thanks, Aaron. Opens a double and a treble race number 1 tonight. The sponsorship specials available. Mobile Pace, the first of the treble and the first of a double. Nothing through from the racing desk. I'm sure Sal and the boys at the sports desk will pass the information through as it comes through tonight, but nothing through from race number 1 at this stage. Favourite is 140, and that is Killer Queen for Lincoln Farms. Ray Green, the trainer. David Butcher will take the drive. We'll start from barrier number 7. Second favourite, number 5, Ladies Are Ideal. Let's head upstairs for the first time tonight in his...
Baram for the first on the program tonight. Thanks, Craig. And Killer Queen to run the warm order here in the first as they work to the lane. Sponsorship specials available. 0963 11176 Mobile Pace to open the 10 race program under the ribbon of light at Alexandra Park. Starter Frank Phelan for the first. Green light is there. And they're often pacing. Blue Ellen out okay. Underneath it, though, Luna de Mile to have the early lead. But here's Bronze Over on the scene quickly. The changeover filly. Joshua Dickey as they work on to the stables corner first occasion. Will go up and take the lead. Tai Chi's got through on the inside. Then Wirienda Piper, Killer Queen. And settling back last. And by about 8 lengths here, Ladies Are Ideal. So it is Bronze Over up into the back, 1800 left to go. Leading by a length and a half over Luna de Mile and Andrew Vent in the trail. 3 back on the inside, Tai Chi and Richard Brosnan. Blue Ellen sitting out park for Peter Ferguson. Back on the inside then to Wirienda Piper. Back in the field then we have Killer Queen. And on the back of Killer Queen, the debutante Ladies Are Ideal. Sponsorship specials available. 0963 11176 45.4 was the lead time. 1400 to go as they sweep across the showgrounds turn first occasion. And Bronze Over Joshua Dickey dictating the terms in front over Luna de Mile, and 3 back on the inside Tai Chi. Blue Ellen getting up on the nickel, sitting out parked in 4th. Wirienda Piper, Reese Fensom on the inside, Killer Queen and David Butcher in the 1-1, and Ladies Are Ideal and Zach Butcher back last through the straight. 1200 to go, 33 and 1 was the opening quarter. Bronze Over the changeover filly down to the Judge Bell and 1 to go in the first of 10 tonight under the ribbon of light at Alexandra Park over Luna de Mile, getting that lovely drag in the trail. Tai Chi third as they work the stables corner again. Blue Ellen sitting park, Wirienda Piper on the inside of Killer Queen, the favourite, given a lovely run in transit 1-1, and Ladies Are Ideal and Zach Butcher still back last. 800 to go, second quarter in 31.8 into the back, and it is Bronze Over. A length and a half, Luna de Mile's had the nice run in the trail. Out of the 1-1 comes Killer Queen to get around Blue Ellen. Tai Chi on the inside, Wirienda Piper's got away from the markers to get into the centre. In fact, we'll get out 3 wide on the back of the favourite there, and then Ladies Are Ideal. 500 to go as they zoom off the back, and it is Bronze Over. Killer Queen's right there ready to strike. Wirienda Piper making ground on these out 3 wide, 27 and 7 the quarter down the back. Luna de Mile, Blue Ellen, Tai Chi, and Ladies Are Ideal, the last trio as they come to the corner. And Bronze Over with Killer Queen, 3/4 of a length away. Wirienda Piper ducks back for the passing lane. Bronze Over, Killer Queen. Bronze Over kicks strongly over Killer Queen, 100 to go. Bronze Over draws a margin on the favourite here. Bronze Over, the debut second, was strong. Second up, beautiful win. Bronze Over beats Killer Queen. Wirienda Piper third, just in front of Tai Chi. Then Blue Ellen, Luna de Mile. And Ladies Are Ideal back at the tail, 247.4. Final quarter, 29.1. 56.9 for the final half. Beautifully rated in front by Joshua Dickey. Bronze Over, this changeover filly at a Bronze Lady. Raced by Joshua as well. And fights off the challenge of the Warm Order Killer Queen. That'll run second, and Wirienda Piper will just get third in front of Tai Chi, running on for fourth. And the sponsorship specials available. 0963 11176. Mobile Pace, nice win, Bronze Over.
Official placings, race 1. The sponsorship specials available on 61176 mobile pace. 486321. 486321. Horse 4, Bronze Over, paced the 2200 metres in 247.46. It's a mile rate of 22.5. Last 856.9. The 429.1. Margins, 2 lengths, 3 3/4 lengths ahead. 486321. Race 1, the sponsorship specials available, mobile pace. 486321, all official.
Bronze Over to come back at the head of the field. First call of the night from Judge Graham McLennan. Change over Bronze Lady 2-year-old filly, raced by Joshua Dickey. John and Joshua Dickey, the trainers out of Clevedon, and winning owner back at the head of the field is the driver too, Josh Dickey. Murray Goldsworthy, Auckland Trotting Club steward down there, part of the victory celebrations. The breeder of Bronze Over was KT and Mrs. S.D. Marshall. 8 Killer Queen for second. Rock and Roll Heaven, black 2-year-old filly. Out of Party Girl Becky for Lincoln Farms Limited. D. James, MJ Brereton, KJ Bell, S. Beckett, IA Middleton, JR Dias and BP Rabbit. Ray Green trained at Pukekohe and David Butcher. And in for third was 6 Wirienda Piper. The Holmes Hanover Wirienda Song, brown 3-year-old filly, raced by the estate of DRA Eden and Mrs. R.H. Eden. Penny Fensham trained at Pukekohe and Reese Fensham doing the driving. Totes in the first, 4 Bronze Over at $5.60 and $2.10, $5.60, $2.10. 8 Killer Queen, $1 even, $1. 6 Wirienda Piper, no third. Quinella, $2.90, $2.90. Trifecta, $59.80, $59.80. And the first 4, $378.40, $378.40.
Both on 33, Robbie Close on 27 wins. As we see the updated Drivers' Challenge, Ricky May $2. He drives Nevertheless later on, a good chance, and that also Mon Bay. Dexter Dunn $6. He's got On the Town a little later on. Number 6, Montmorency having its first start. Amy Edmonds, she's driving for Uncle Murray. She'll have Harriet of Mott go around in race number 4 tonight. Drawn the outside, she'll be looking for her second win this evening. Of course, with that walkover, she'll start from the outside over 1,950 metres. 0-8 Marcool that beat 9 DeVito. The ability is definitely there, and the form line suggests that a maiden victory is coming at short notice. 11 Yana's Wishes. I think that's good value, 7.10 and 2.20, and number 12 later. Mark, as we head upstairs to you for the Crombie Lockwood Mobile Trots, DeVito, the punters have found, is the favourite.
And could have gone around at Gore tomorrow too, Matt, and has elected to come here, I'd imagine, for the Mobile Trot. Nathan Williamson gave DeVito pretty good warm-up, kept him going around at a decent speed, certainly for the last lap, and he trotted well during that prelim. He's first on gate. Markula comes up with Rocket and Montmorency. Natie's Bright Gem, Riverboat Princess, Henley Park, the Denniston Rose and the Ginger Ninja. is in the zone, Yana's Wishes, and later. The Rocket's gone for a gallop here. The Ginger Ninja's gone for a gallop. Yana's Wishes gets by, so too does Is in the Zone. Rocket's back into a trot, will be the slow one, and it's about the same for the Ginger Ninja, so they're gone burger, the pair of them. Mobile turns to the back, so we're down to 10 winning hopes. Already. Lamb says go. They're racing. Natty's Bright Gem was away fast. The Denniston Rose down on the inside began well. Markula coming over to be third inside of DeVito, and a length and a half Henley Park for Montmorency. And then came As in the Zone, Riverboat Princess, and a length and a half later. Yana's Wishes last of the pack, with the other two blowing the score up. Rocket and also the Ginger Ninja. 1,600 metres left to go. And the Southerner, DeVito, gets down to the inside to lead by 2 lengths over Natty's Bright Gem, who's running second. Third, the Denniston Rose, and fourth is Markula. A length and a half Henley Park around As in the Zone from Montmorency. A length and a half to later, and then came Riverboat Princess. 2 lengths to Yana's Wishes. Long gaps off the last two, Rocket and the Ginger Ninja. 25.3 for the lead time, including the Breeders' Crown Heats. That's the fastest of the night so far when it comes to the 1950 metre lead time. And DeVito and Nathan Williamson leads. Margins a length and a half over the trailing Natty's Bright Gem. Third, the Denniston Rose and Markula. Clint Ford thinking about coming away from the inside, and he's going to pop away from the markers to avoid a pocket. Is in the zone as fullback on the pegs over on the inside of Henley Park. Then Montmorency around later. A length and a half, Riverboat Princess, and Yana's Wishes has gone for a gallop at the 1,000 metre mark. She's now out of play, as are both Rocket and the Ginger Ninja. First quarter 31, and up front the leader is DeVito. Mid-pack there's a galloper. Off Striders in the zone, badly inconvenienced later, and the leader is DeVito by a length and a half over the trailing Natty's Bright Gem. Markula goes to second now, into the leader's wheel. The Denniston Rose gave Henley Park the shove to follow Markula. They're about 4 lengths in front of later around Montmorency, and 2 lengths to Riverboat Princess. 31.6 the second quarter, 62.6 for the half, and Natty's Bright Gem's gone for a gallop coming off the back. DeVito leads, margin 2 lengths. Second, Markula and the Denniston Rose back into the trail and waiting on the Terror to Love at Pineleaf Farm passing lane. And then came Henley Park, and that's it. The others are all a mile away. Third quarter in 31.5, and the leader for home is DeVito. Margin 2 lengths on Markula from the Denniston Rose. It's the favourite pair. DeVito leads by a length and a half. Markula's grinding away. Not done with yet. DeVito half a length. On the outside, Markula. Still DeVito. Markula ahead away. Markula went to the top from DeVito, and Henley Park, and Markula wins it. Half a length on DeVito. Henley Park ran third, the Denniston Rose fourth. Then came later Montmorency. Next in Riverboat Princess, Natty's Bright Gem, Yana's Wishes. Rocket is in the zone, was in trouble down the back the last time in the Ginger Ninja gallop. If you trotted the whole way there, you're a long way to picking up a check. 8, 9 and 3. The 2-year-old, Markula, Clint Ford, gutsy performance. 4, 10 and 190. 29.4 the last quarter. 2, 3.5 DeVito. Was able to shake it off coming off the back at 150. DeVito for running second, and Henley Park and the Denniston Rose had a good duel from the last 600 metres. Had a bit of a push and shove for spots, and Henley Park won that battle at the end. Number 3 at $3.20. Been a good effort by the 2-year-old here, Matt, to not only beat the older horse, but sat parked for the last lap, never turned it up. Really knuckled down inside the last 100 metres, and Ken Ford, Clint Ford, Amanda Tomlinson, they've got a lovely team around them at the moment, and Markula's right up there amongst them.
Certainly is. This is the Creek breed, Mark, and this one out of Arabesque. Of course, she was the winner of 3 races herself, and Ken Ford and Amanda Tomlinson breeding this one. Clint Ford and Ken owning it. The 2-year-old, still a colt, and out of the Grunt Out Wishes mare in Arabesque, too good. And DeVito just going a wee bit rough there late. May have cost him, as you see him just getting a little bit unsteadied halfway down in his gait. But Markula still just a little bit green too, isn't he? You see him after the line, and Clint Ford gets success here. Good behind the Mobile. Looks a horse who at 3 is going to go on with the job. The 62.6 middle section was steady enough for the maiden trotters. Down the side in 31.5, and here is Mark to wrap up the rest.
The winner is 8, Markula. Second, 9, DeVito. And third, 3, Henley Park. Fourth has gone to 2, the Denniston Rose. From 12 later, and 6 Montmorency. 8, 9, 3, 2, 12, 6. The margins half a length, 7 lengths, half a length, 16 lengths. The winner's time was 2:29, a mile rate of 2:03. The last 860.5, last 429.2.
He's by the ill-fated Siren Sundon, and the only foal out of the 3-race winning mare in Arabesque, and has returned $4.10 and $1.90, number 8 Marcula. 9 DeVito, $1.50, and 3 Henley Park, $3.20, and he goes another honest race and makes him his 10th placing. 8 and 9 the Cornella, $3.70, 8, 9, 3, $89.70. 8, 9, 3 and 2 the first 4, $372.90. That race, the first leg of a double, also the quaddie, and the third leg of the treble here tonight is race number 3 on the program. It's the Teltrack Communications Limited mobile pace over the distance of 1,950 metres, and you would expect that Anna Kareem would be the short priced quote in that. We will discuss that race a little closer to 20 minutes past 6. Liz?
Thanks very much for that, Matt. We'll be back with you again before the third. Right now, we're not too far away from race number 4 at the Wanganui Greyhounds. 1 Allegro Master, the short price favourite here for Lisa Brehern. 190, 115 fixed, 180 and 290 the tote. 2 All in Berlin. I thought was a big chance here. If we've got time, we're going to show you the video. She's paying $6 and $2.25 fixed. Here's her last start run for 5th and behind Corborn Midget. She was unlucky this day and drew box 8 in the pink rug.
Bunny on its way now for this. Ready. And racing and jumping well the inside. Corborn Midget goes straight to the front. Out wide Waterbug trying to come across, and All in Berlin also looking to get around the outside. Shin Zigzag the rail, getting a run through Super Rooster along there with Matilda's Babe, getting a shuffle now. Waterbug, All in Berlin back there. Big Time Dasher and Homebush Aerial up they come. Corborn Midget easily gets there from Shin Zigzag. Then we go to Matilda's Babe, got through to 3rd, ahead of Super Rooster to 4. A gap back in the field here to All in Berlin, couldn't get across.
That was in a really good race that night that All in Berlin was lining up, and she drew box 8, drawn closer to the rounds today. I know that she also ended up with a slight injury that night. She's had a couple of weeks off to recover, and I thought looked a very big chance. Also, just a reminder, we've got 2 heats of the Group 1 New Zealand Breeders' Stakes. I've heard through from Stephen Richardson, the bookmaker, some big bets. $4,000 on Opama Rosie. And the first of the heats, $3,000 on Kiltune, and the other of the heats. And also just a note for you, I think it's in race 9, there's been a $3,000 place bet on Big Red Chev. So thanks to Stephen Richardson for passing through those large bets. Some of Rugs option 9 to 4, under 9.5, $2.30, 10 and 11 paying $3.50, and over 11.5 paying $2.14. 2 minutes out here from race number 4, and Dale Robinson, what do you like here?
Liz here going for the 5. Waterbug here on the downgrade. We saw in that video clip, just couldn't quite get across from that wide draw, found a bit of trouble. And we had 3 downgraders in this race, and I think all 3 will go very well. Waterbug from the squeeze draw, a 19 race winner. She's looking for win number 20. She gets into a straight class 4, so she's got her chance tonight here, Waterbug from the squeeze. Also putting in the 4 Miss Allegro. She's had the 1 run in class 4 company, a very strong performance here last week, and behind Ginger Cole. And another one that will be very competitive. And off the inside, Allegro Master, of course, he comes back up to a class 4. He's been here before. He's been up to the class 5 grade, and even though he is returning to class 4, he gets a nice box draw and a good chance here. Allegro Master off the inside, and also putting in the 2, the other downgrader, All in Berlin. Just couldn't really get across from that outside draw, All in Berlin, last time out. As Liz pointed out, just picked up a minor injury, all good to go now. Gets into box 2 on the downgrade. And I do like the 2 All in Berlin here for Brian Marsh. So 5, 4, 1 and 2, but outside of that, Il Jetta. Now Il Jetta went back up to class 5, picked up a 5th and 2 4th placings. And he's gone some good races up there against the open class, the sprinters. Comes back to a straight class 4, so he's a winning chance as well. Start 170 tonight for Il Jetta, getting close to that $70,000 mark. 2 in the race that are badly out of form, Big Time Dasher and Winfield Autumn. That won't last long. Now Winfield Autumn did downgrade from class 5, is on the verge of a downgrade, so if she does get back down to class 3, I think she will find some form. And Big Time Dash is also another one that's recently dropped out of the open class, and look for some improvement from him as well. If not here, maybe at the Manawa 2, but 2 dogs that will find life a bit easier tonight, and if they do miss, or if Winfield Autumn misses, we'll find herself back down into Class 3, and no doubt will bounce back there. Big Time Dash, I think, capable of finding some form, looking very well out there today. And the other one there, Empty Bank out wide, Nathan Newdy, he's sitting on a hat trick and looking for his third win with Empty Bank. Has been a winner from the outside draw. Locking away now for the Liquorland Wanganui Class 4, kicking off a treble. Favourite off the inside, Allegro Master, bouncing back to winning form in Class 3 Company, comes back up to Class 4. All up there now for the fourth. The bunny roll, set to go, ready. And racing off the inside, All in Berlin jumped out well, but there goes Allegro Master, and trying to get into the race now is the Miss Allegro Water Bugger. A couple back to Will Jenner, they've broken away on Empty Bank just in behind that Big Time Dasher and Winfield Autumn. They run to the corner, Allegro Master's going to turn first. Out wide, All in Berlin trying hard, but Allegro Master will get this okay from All in Berlin. Then we go here to Miss Allegro, great line up here for fourth. Possibly one off the rail here, Il Jetta, Empty Bank, Il Jetta, that's very close. And then on crossing we had Waterbug was just beside that, and just in behind to Big Time Dasher. And the other one that we missed out there may have been, was it the 7 dog, Winfield Autumn. Good performance here off the inside. Allegro Master had the draw, went through, took the front, and has cleared right away. All in Berlin getting out very wide, but will finish up in second place ahead of the 4, Miss Allegro. And it's going to be head up, head down for that fourth placing. It does go to the 8 on the inside, Empty Bank. So 1, 2, 4 and 8 gets the call. 17.44, a good time. And the run home is 10.56, 17.44. That winning time. The sectional there, 6.88. So just awaiting the margins, but number 1 Allegro Master will pick up win number 19 off start. 70 for Lisa Ahern, straight off the traps, straight to the front, and holding the rail very well. And it comes away to get the win over the 2 All in Berlin, finding Class 4 a bit easier. And at the 4, Miss Allegro has stuck on for another placing. She won't spend too much time in Class 4. She'll be up to the open grade in the near future. 4 1/4 by 2 1/4 by 2. And Allegro Master has taken out the 4th. The money spot on, and the favourite will take out the Liquorland Wanganui for the Class 4 sprinters. On to race number 5. And this one for the racingtips.co.nz for the Class 4 sprinters this time. And also going for the squeeze draw here of Corborn Maddie over the 4 Allegro Touch. And this one here, Liz, we'll have you back just before 6:30 for the 5th.
Thanks very much for that, Daryl. 1 Allegro Master has led them throughout today and been too good, makes it back-to-back wins for Lisa Ahern, pays $1.70 money back. Number 2, All in Berlin, wanted to go very wide there on the final bend, $1.80, and 4 Miss Allegro, $2. A 1-2 Quinella pays $5.40, the Trifecta 1-2-4, $26.50. First 4, 1-2-4, $8, $99.20. Double 5 with 1, $6.70, the concession 5 with 2 pays $7.40. That was the 4th on the programme there at Hattrick. Race number 5 wraps the early quaddie, time to go at 6:30. Up next, we're back at Alexandra Park for the 2nd on the programme. Number 7, Chitty Bang Bang is the favourite, $3, $1.40 on final field, $3.40, $1.60 on the tote. 6 minutes out from race number 2 on the other side of the break. We're back on track with Craig Thompson.
An exceptional product, raised in the finest environment, brought to you by a world-class team where attention to detail, service, integrity and quality are second to none. It is where future champions are revealed and expectations are exceeded. It is where winning begins. New Zealand Bloodstock.
Charm Spirit, a triple Group 1 winner at his last 3 starts by Sire Sensation Invincible Spirit.
Welcome back to Alexandra Park, about 4 minutes out from race number 2 tonight. The Alex Barron Eatery Mobile Pace for the maidens over the 2200 metres. Nice field here, plenty of depth in this field. I think the form will stack up one of these $12,000 maiden races that we get at Alexandra Park, like we got last week, where horses that run 3rd, 4th and 5th will go on and be very competitive in their upcoming starts. I was very keen on 4 Serious Star here tonight. I thought it was one of the better bets of the night. Really good at Alexandra Park last start. It was a little bit unlucky. It hit the line strongly. Thought it could win tonight. Stephen Reid had a winner last night at Cambridge Raceway. Very keen on runner number 4, Serious Star. Blair Orange, he takes the drive on the Ken Barron trained Chitty Bang Bang, and this is what he had to say. Thanks for your time tonight, Blair. You've got a good book of drives. First up, Chitty Bang Bang. I want to ask you, he went too bad to be true last week. What was the analysis out of the race?
Yeah, it was pretty average last week, and we took some blood tests off him, Craig, and they all came back well, and his work's been good through the week, so hopefully it was just one of he had an off day, but as you say, it was very bad.
Prior to coming north, I mean, he raced very well. His first up run was great, and then he struck Lazarus from a bad draw. So if he can put a line through that run and he's come through the race okay, it may pay for punters just to stick with him.
Yeah, like his work on Wednesday was very good, and I came in and said to the boys, like, if he races like he worked today, he should be hard to beat. But just on last week's run, you could be a little bit cautious, but his work Wednesday was good. So, we'll go in with an open mind tonight, but hopefully he's over whatever the problem was last week.
The team had a pretty good night last Friday night with the likes of Bracken Ridge winning and Beatty Love. This bloke was a disappointment of the night. Now, I thought he was one of their best chances last week. He let me down. They've taken tests with him during the week and they've come up negative, so they're all happy with him. His work's been great during the week, so you have to put him in, but there is that little bit of a concern on how he performed last Friday night going into tonight. Got to have him in the mix. 7 Chitty Bang Bang. His first up run at Addington was very, very good. A horse that flashed home here last week was Sky Art. His driver, Zach Butcher. Zach, horse, you know a bit about Sky Art for the stable. He's had a few starts in the maiden ranks now, but he's getting closer to that elusive maiden win.
Yeah, I think I might have figured him out. He's probably one just saved up for one run, so we'll be looking for a quiet one tonight, and he seemed to hit the line pretty well last week, so we'll be looking for the same again.
Yeah, last week he got back in the field, but gee, the last 200 metres, it was a stylish effort.
Yeah, he did. He stormed home quite well, and like if he's a few spots handier tonight, he's probably going to roll over the top of them if things are going well.
Yeah, the two eye catchers from last week's race, Serious Star and Sky Art, man, they got home from a long way back, and I think they'll be the ones in race number 2 tonight you'll need on your quaddie ticket. How do we line them up? I thought Serious Star on top. Open at $4.50 this morning, into $3.50 at the moment, and hearing through from Sal at the racing desk, they've had 2 single $1,000 bets on this runner. 4 Serious Star on top, 6 Sky Art. They've taken money on this, and a large bet in the last 30 seconds, 10,000 on runner number 6 Sky Art. So runners 4 and 6, that's where the money's going. 7 Chitty Bang Bang is on the drift, out to 280 on the fixed odds, 350 on the tote. And I thought Saffin's Warrior, if you want something a little bit outside the square to bang into your first fours. This horse showed enough first up when running 4th. Last start, a little bit disappointing, but prepared to give him another chance. 3 Saffin's Warrior from the Brian Hughes team, and Scotty Phelan takes the drive. For me, it's 4, 6, 7 and 3. Aaron's numbers 6, 1, 7 and 4. He's going 7 Chitty Bang Bang on top to beat 1 Jessica Bromack, 6 Sky Art and 4 Serious Star. In fact, that bet was $1,000 on Sky Art, so $1,000, not $10,000 on Sky Art. Through from the racing desk, significant bet nevertheless. Let's head upstairs to Aaron White for race number 2 tonight. Aaron, good maiden field this. Chitty Bang Bang, I liked him last week, he let me down, but the punters are going again.
Yeah, I'll give him one more chance here. They've got to go Kellen Gelding after what was a very good debut, and then, of course, he took on that Sales Series final at Addington and behind Lazarus and Co. Yeah, disappointed us all last Friday night, but he's better than that. We know that, so we'll give him another chance. Chitty Bang Bang. 1 Jessica Bromack. I thought her debut at Cambridge was good off an outside draw and behind Baby Houseman, David Butcher. 6 Sky Art found the line attractively last week, and 4 Serious Star unlucky in the home straight last week. So 7, 1, 6 and 4.
Thanks, Aaron. The quaddie pool just approaching $10,000 for race number 2 tonight. Your favourite will start from barrier number 7 in the black and pink. Chitty Bang Bang. Ken Barron trained. Blair Orange in the car tonight. We'll hear from Blair and Zach prior to every one of their drives tonight. Let's head upstairs for the first leg of the quaddie and join Aaron.
Thank you, Craig. The second on the program and to open the early quaddie here at Alexandra Park tonight. Punters giving Chitty Bang Bang another chance at $3.10 and $1.50. Sirius Star at $4.20 and $1.60. $3.60, $1.60 around Sky Art. Green light is up and they're often pacing in the second. The Alex Bar and Dietrich pace. And off the arm strongly out wide, Chitty Bang Bang will go and take the lead as he did last week. And he gets to the judge with 2 to go, leading by 3 lengths over Saffin's Warrior, trailing a Dart of Gold sitting parked. Jessica Bromack 3 back on the inside. Sirius Star early 1-1. RJ Bopper on the inside. Length and a quarter off that then to Keeper's Desire, followed Eyebrow, and Sky Art taken back to last. 1,800 to run, and Chitty Bang Bang, the son of Gotta Go Cullen, into the back by 2. Saffin's Warrior in the trail for Scotty Phelan. 3 back on the inside, Jessica Bromack. 2 its outside, Art of Gold obliged to sit parked here for Mango, with RJ Bopper 4 back on the inside for Richard Brosnan, Sirius Star and Stephen Reid. The Reid man has the 1-1. Keeper's Desire on its back for Phil Butcher. 43 and 7 was the lead time. Eyebrow second last, and last is Sky Art. They sweep across the showgrounds turn. 1,400 metres left to go, and Chitty Bang Bang by a length and a half. Saffin's Warrior taking off from the back is Eyebrow, and the Wizard Todd Mitchell getting up onto these leaders quickly as they work off the showgrounds bend and work down the lane. Out of the 1-1 comes Sirius Star around Art of Gold. Jessica Bromack back on the inside, then RJ Bopper, Keeper's Desire, and still Sky Art and Zach Butcher been patiently handled back last. Judge Bell 1 to go. 31 and 60 opening quarter, the Alex Bar and D3 pace. And Chitty Bang Bang into the final circuit, looking to redeem himself after last week's performance. Sirius Star getting up around now. Eyebrow back on the inside. Saffin's Warriors enjoyed the perfect run. Sky Art getting nice track into the race on the back of Sirius Star. That cover goes now as Sirius Star sits parked. Jessica Bromack on the inside of Art of Gold, RJ Bopper and Keeper's Desire. 29 and 6 the quarter down the back. Chitty Bang Bang, Sirius Star, they go hoof to hoof, a length and a half. Eyebrow 1-1 around Saffin's Warrior as they pace to the end of the back straight. Then Art of Gold around Jessica Bromack, Sky Art, Keeper's Desire and RJ Bopper. 450 to go. Sirius Star has Chitty Bang Bang off the bit again on the inside. The quarter down the back and 28.2. Chitty Bang Bang's found nothing again tonight. Up on the outside, Eyebrow, Sky Art's moved to third. Saffin's Warrior clears Chitty Bang Bang, and further back Keeper's Desire, homeward bound Sirius Star. Eyebrows right there. Sky Art for the passing lane. Saffin's Warrior. Jessica Bromack looking to run on with RJ Bopper. Sirius Star, can it be his night tonight? He's got a length to spare. Eyebrow and Sky Art. Jessica Bromack's flashing late down the outside. Sirius Star, Eyebrow, Jessica Bromack, Sirius Star. Sirius Star gets his maiden tonight. Eyebrow, Jessica Bromack, Sky Art and Saffin Warrior. They were followed by RJ Bopper. Art of Gold, Chitty Bang Bang, not again tonight. Further back in the field to a Keeper's Desire, 244.5. The final quarter in 31.1, so a slog up the home straight. At Sirius Star, he'll get that elusive photo on the wall tonight at start 16. Reg Caldo, Peter Bolt, Rex Dawkins, Stephen Reid, the owners. Peter Bolt, of course, one of the co-owners of Superstar Philly, the Orange Agent. And Sirius Star finally does it tonight. He's got all the breeding. The Art Major Colt lives up to that. Eyebrow second. Jessica Bromack really hitting the line strongly third in front of Sky Art. The Alex Bar and Dietrich mobile pace. He's done it. Sirius Star's a maiden no longer.
Official placings race 2, the Alex Bar and Eatery mobile pace. 4:10.1.639. 4:10.1.639. Horse 4, Sirius Star, paced the 2200 metres in 2:44.62. a mile rate of 2 minutes 0.3. Last 859.4, the 431.1. The margins, a neck, 1 1/4 lengths, 4:10.1, 6:39. All official. Race 2, the Alex Barron Eatery Mobile Pace.
Sirius Star will come back at the head of the field, raced by breeder Reg Caldo, PC Bolt, Peter Bolt, R. Dawkins, Rex Dawkins and SJ Stephen Reid. Comes back at the head of the field. Nice win too, Sirius Star. Unlucky here last Friday night and gets the job done in good fashion here in the Alex Barron Eatery Mobile Pace. Gordon Robertson down there, a steward of the Auckland Trotting Club, in attendance with the victory celebrations. 10 Eyebrow tried hard, live or die. 4-year-old Bay Gelding at attack filly, raced by WA Screen, Mrs. PS Screen, along with GB Penfold, Mrs. L Penfold, Mrs. GB Bassett and Miss J Delaney. Paulette Screen trained at Pukekohe, Todd Mitchell. 1 Jessica Bromack finding the line strongly. Mark 3 Bay 2-year-old filly out of Jasmine Bromack for PT Blanchard and AJ Hughes. Peter and Vaughan Blanchard trained at Pukekohe and David Butcher. The Reed Man heading through the winner's circle. Got a winner last night at Cambridge. Gets another one here. Reed Man and Simon McMullen, the trainers of Sirius Star, out of their base in Pukekohe. $3.60, $1.70 the money, Sirius Star. $3.60 and $1.70. 10 Eyebrow at $3.40. $3.40 and 1 Jessica Bromack, $1.80. $1.80. Quinella $42.10, $42.10. The trifecta at $259 even, $259. And the first four, $3,044.40, $3,044.40. 4-4 in the double, $21.70, $21.70. Concession 4 and 10, $44 even, $44.
A 3-year-old by Changeover. Ross Payne for Grant Payne. There's the 7 Lavros Cash. Disappointing form line coming into this, has placed 3 times. What does the favourite do out of the gate here? Anna Kareem. I think Gavin Smith will have in his mind that there is plenty of speed drawn to his inside. The expectation is probably that the horse will steady going into the first bend and then potentially look for the spot outside the leader or the lead spot. If he goes back, there's still going to be speed in the race, and that may set the race up for Anna Kareem. Drawn barrier number 6, it's probably the trickiest barrier for the front line. If you go back, you risk getting left 3 wide for the first half of the race. You go forward, you risk doing too much work. So the first 200 or 300 metres of this race is going to be the key to it, and that man on screen I think holds the key to the race, and Dexter Dunn with Hunter Bromack. Mark, up to you. 6, 4, 1 and 9 here for the second leg of the quaddie.
I don't know if you'll remember, what was the name of the horse Henderson Hunter had probably 4 or 5 years ago? Pretty good horse. I think it started with A, one word.
He had a horse called Arnu. It was spelled A-R-N-O-U-X.
I knew you'd know it. That's why you get paid the big bucks like O'Connor. It was going to bug me. Good man, Arnu it was. Coming forward for the third, Lucky 3, Paul's Verdict, and Wee Jimmy, Hunter Bromack, Ling Rao, Anna Kareem, Lavros Cash and Mr. Zeus, and the Lions Roar. Rico Gold, Ballymore Boy and Saramon. Field of 12 for the third race. The mobile gate is 200 metres from dispatching them. A red, in fact a black cap with Robbie Close on 5, Ling Rao. Robert Harness, a white cap, the 8, Mr. Zeus. And Kareem the favourite, looked well too. Almost catch drive this for Gavin Smith. Racing, and off the inside, Lucky 3 first off the gate's going to lead on its ear. Speed from Wee Jimmy to go to second, and on the inside of it is Paul's Verdict. Next to the pegs in is Rico Gold, and a length and a half away Mr. Zeus. There's no speed on at the first turn. 3 back along the inside is Ballymore Boy, and 3 wide the Lions Roar from Hunter Bromack. Saramon's on the pegs, and 3 wide and 1 back is Anna Kareem. And then came Ling Rao, and 2 lengths away last of all is Lavros Cash. 1,500 metres to go, and Wee Jimmy's going to take it up, and the lead time 26.1, and that's slow going. Paul's Verdict is up running second. Lucky 3 opted for a trail, and the Lions Roar gets to the running line now from Rico Gold. 3 wide in a Kareem around Mr. Zeus, and a length and a half Hunter Bromack. Ballymore Boys on the pegs from Ling Rao. Second last Saramon, and Lavros Cash whips them in. Paul's Verdict had a decent old look for the lead. Threw a half a length on Wee Jimmy, who appeared keen to hand up, but Paul's Verdict couldn't get there, so Wee Jimmy came through to head it off. Lucky 3, the leader's back, and the Lions Roar is 1-1. Anna Kareem found room to get onto the back of Lions Roar, and down next to the pegs, Rico Gold. A length and a half to Mr. Zeus. Ballymore Boys on the markers, and Hunter Bromack went to the inside. Next then is Ling Rao, followed by Saramon, and 2 lengths to Lavros Cash. 30.1 the opening quarter. It's Wee Jimmy and Wee Stevie Golding out by a half a length. Second, Paul's Verdict, and the leader's back third, Lucky 3. A length away fourth, the Lions Roar, and 3 back the inside, Rico Gold. Half a length away next is Anna Kareem, just dawdling down the back. Ballymore Boy 4 back on the pegs from Mr. Zeus, Hunter Bromack. Next then is Ling Rao as Lavros Cash gets trucking 3 wide and Saramon last. Second quarter 32, the half 62.1. The third quarter is going to be really good for Wee Jimmy, who leads off the back by a neck over Paul's Verdict. Lucky 3 waits on the Terratel of at Pineley Farm passing lane. The Lions Roar is yet to go. And then came in a Kareem around Rico Gold from Ballymore Boy. Wee Jimmy by a head on Paul's Verdict, hard driven. 3 wide the Lions Roar. Lucky 3 waits to come through, and a length and a half in a Kareem. 32-2 the third quarter. Wee Jimmy headed off by the Lions Roar. Put half a length on it, and a Kareem goes after it from Lucky 3. The Lions Roar though, a length on Anna Kareem taking ground off. The Lions Roar, Anna Kareem coming, so too the winning post, and Anna Kareem got there. Last bound wind half ahead over the Lions Roar, and third in Wee Jimmy. Next to go by is Ballymore Boy, the Black Booker Hunter Bromack. Unsuitably run came from a mile back to charge into fifth. Then Lucky 3 and Paul's Verdict. Next in Rico Gold from Ling Rao, Lavros Cash, Saramon and Mr. Zeus. 6 Anna Kareem, Gavin Smith, 320 and 140. Has nailed the Lions Roar number 9 at $1.60. And Wee Jimmy number 3 at $2. Ballymore Boys running well too. 27.8 the last quarter, 22.1 the last mile. The Black Bookers will be 4th and 5th. Anna Kareem getting there by a half a head over the Lions Roar. Wee Jimmy, Stevie Golding pinching a 32-2 third quarter. But the 2 on paper that looked like they would fight it out have. The Lions Roar pinched that break at the top of the straight, Matt. Anna Kareem balanced up, came fast, and a catch drive for Gavin Smith has been a very profitable one.
It's been a good run too, considering the time they've gone off the back, as you mentioned, 32-2, and your Gavin going back at the start with Lucky 3 and Paul's Verdict showing speed. Wee Jimmy got a good time of it in front after being looked at from Paul's Verdict. He stuck on well, and runs coming in behind by Hunter Bromack. Pretty impressive from it watching next time. The winner though by Art Major out of Anna Olivia. She was a good mare herself, raced by Gabby and Julie Magsaw. Here's Mark Gallagher.
Winner is 6 Anna Kareem. Second 9 the Lions Roar, and third 3 Wee Jimmy. Fourth has gone to 11 Ballymore Boy, from 4 Hunter Bromack and 1 Lucky 3. 6, 9, 3, 11, 4, 1. The margins ahead, 2.5 lengths, 2 1/4 lengths, half a length. Winner's time was 2:28.4, a mile rate of 2:02.5. Last 859.6. Last 427.6.
To come that far off the pace and run a quarter in 27.6 and run over top of them is pretty impressive from Anna Karim, and this run for Gavin Smith and Ken Barron continues. They don't often combine, but Gav's having a great season and so too is Ken. Anna Karim 321.40. 9 the Lions Roar gets another placing, 160, and 3 Wheat Jimmy $2. 6 and 9 $5.40 the Logical Quinella, good return there. 693 Trifecta 46.70, and the first 4 with number 11 in the book, Ballymore Boy at 306.40. Double 8 and 6 Markula to Anna Karim 750, 8 and 9 Concession 420 in the treble. 9, 8, 6 Samad and Somewhere, Markula and Anna Karim, $48 even, 228.4, and that run home pretty slick. There's Gabby and Julie Magzell. They'll be pretty pleased with the efforts of Anna Karim, the 3-year-old by Art Major. That's win 1 at start 3, Liz Whelan, and the third on the program are wrapped up. We're back for the fourth at 7 minutes to 7 o'clock.
Thanks very much for that, Matt, and that will be the first leg of Pick 6, $25,000 guaranteed up for grabs there tonight. Big performance there by the favourite, number 6, Anna Karim, to finish over the top of them there in the third. Up next, we're back at Hat-Trick 4, race number 5. It's the www.racingtips.co.nz C4 Sprint. Pretty even market here. Tote favourite is number 5, Corborn Matty, $342 the tote, $450 fixed. Number 6, Pop Some Tags. This race a fair bit easier than recent assignments, $421.70. On final field, number 2, Armed Forces, also on the downgrade. We're going to take a look at his last start run for 6th. Drew box 8 here, seen in the pink rug.
Ready. And racing and flying out there is Winning Is Easy. Is going to go straight to the front from Serena Rose. Here comes Call Me Ralph around the outside there. Has got no mates up there, along with Boston Blaze. Trying to come into the races. Armed Forces, a couple back here to Corborn Butts. He's got plenty to do. And out the back is Super Zip Zip. They go for home. And Troy joining in out wide. Call Me Ralph. He's going to get another one. Call Me Ralph gets up here to beat Winning Is Easy. Oh, what a blanket finish here for third. They were coming from everywhere. Centre track, we had Serena Rose out wide. Rushing home was Corborn Butsy. And up between them, up on the inside there, we would have had Super Zips. It wasn't far away. Boston Blaze and Armed Forces, the other one up there too, very close.
So that was the last start effort there for 6th by Armed Forces. He drew box 8 on that occasion. It was in behind Call Me Ralph. Prior to that, his couple of starts finished in behind Alpaca, which is leading sprinter of the year on points. So today's race a fair bit easier and drawn closer to the rails are the key for Armed Forces. Lining up for Matt Roberts is at $6 fixed and $692.70 on the tote. Some of Rugs is option 925, under 13.5 paying $2, 14 and 15 paying $4.80, and over 15.5 paying $2.30. 2 minutes out here from race number 5, and Daryl, I see that you've gone with a 5, Corborn Matty on top here.
And going very well too, Liz Corborn Matty, looking for that next win, and a 13 race winner already, has been in great form in this grade and looking to step up to class 5 and getting close to another win, coming off some very good form. And even though the squeeze draw today, a good chance here, Corborn Matty, to get that win. Has clocked to 17.35. Going for that over the 4, Allegro Touch, a nice run in this company on Monday, Allegro Touch, and another one that will be heading straight to class 5, only one win away, and today could be the day for the 4. Good money for Lisa Ahern, runner here, in $10 with the tote and $8 with the book Allegro Touch. So going for the 2 squeeze draws, runners here 5 and the 4. Also putting in the downgrader, Pop Some Tags at the 6, and the 6 will find a straight class 4 a lot easy. 2 fairly good runs in class 5 company, 2 for Pop Some Tags, so don't go writing him off back into this grade. I think it can only bounce back and pick up win number 26 tonight. And also the other downgrader, Armed Forces, has been going back and forwards from class 5 to class 4, back into a straight class 4. Outstanding box 2 record, 2 Armed Forces, and another one offering some good value with the book, $6 over the 532.40 at tote price. So 5, 4, 6 and 2 for me. Inazuma gets back to his favourite draw of box 1. He's had box 8 and box 4 the last couple. Returning to the inside draw could be the key for Inazuma. Maybe one there for your first 4 combinations. And Stella Force, of course, downgraded 2 starts back and took that full. But the run on Monday was quite solid. Set them up in front, was run down by some very strong opposition. And she could jump and run here today, Stella Force. And another one that has to be considered, and we know she's got that box speed. Grand Allegro out there in box 8, another big chance in the race. The last 2 runs have been solid. as this weather gets worse here at Hattrick. We've got some stormy conditions out there at the moment, very windy, and the rain, just a shower coming through, and a very heavy one at that too. And the other dog here is Bolt Allegro in the green and white, getting into box 7. 2 inside draws the last couple, and has to get around them here in race 5. This one kicking off a double to wrap up the quaddie. All up there now for the 5th. Racingtips.co.nz for the Class 4 sprinters. And favourite looks to be the 5, Corborn Maddie. Ready. And racing, jumping well. Stellar Force is going to go straight to the front now, coming around the outside. Pops and tags, and also Grand Allegro looking to swoop into it, looking for the inside. Allegro touch. Corborn Maddie getting around to 4th now, finding trouble there with Inazuma. Back here we go to Armed Forces, has got back with Bolt Allegro and Stellar Force, but up they come, and the downgrader Pops and tags easily. Gets here from Allegro touch. Then we go to Grand Allegro, got through to 3rd. Then on crossing to the other downgrader, Armed Forces, not too far away. Corborn Maddie didn't get into it. Inazuma was also back. And also back towards the tail, Inazuma back there with the head. Bolt Allegro was the other one back there on the last couple. Downgrader gets it, Pops some tags. Hasn't really been too bad in Class 5 company with a 4th and a 5th, but back into a straight Class 4. Stellar Force showed the early play, but swooping around the outside, Pops some tags, took control off the top, and the further they went, the further he got in front. And it comes right away. Good run by Allegro touch into 2nd, and Grand Allegro will grab that 3rd ahead of the 2 Armed Forces. We'll have a look at the time. They would have run that in tough conditions, 17.64, running into a headwind to start off with, and that lead up time at 7.02, and just awaiting for that run home is 10.62. For the 6 Pops and tags, for the Massive Racing Syndicate, Angela Turnbull gets the win, has won by 6 1/4 lengths, by 3, by a length and a quarter, by High Earner out of Fantasy Parade. He's picked up win number 26 over the 4 Allegro touch, going another nice run in this company, and the 8 Grand Allegro also there for Lisa Ahern into 3rd. All the even numbers, 6, 4, 8 and 2 in race number 5. Big win for Popsum Tags. On to race number 6 as that shower just passes through now. Hopefully it will disappear. And on to race 6, the first of 2 heats for the Group 1 New Zealand Breeders' Stakes. Just a field of 7 with the box vacant in the 5, so 7 going around in the first, and looking forward to it too. Opawa Rosie, the southern visitor here for Bruce Dan. My first selection, as Liz pointed out, a $4,000 bet. We'll see how it gets on. Race 6, the first of 2 heats here. Liz, time to go at 3 after 7.
Thanks so much for that, Darry. Yeah, really looking forward to these 2 heats, and as you've just reiterated, a $4,000 bet there on Opawa Rosie in the second of the heats, $3,000 on Kiltune, and later on a $3,000 place bet on Big Red Chev. Result from the 5th, 6 Pops and tags, straight back up to open class, 420, 150, 4 Allegro Touch, 290, 8 Grand Allegro, 320, Quinella, 2720, Trifecta, 218.70. First 4, 6, 4, 8, 2, $1,500.90 there in race number 5. Early quaddie, 2, 5, 1 and 6. Not too difficult, but it's paid good money, $250.90. Next race there will be the first leg of Triple Trio, $15,000 guaranteed up for grabs. But up next, we're back at Alexandra Park for the 3rd on the program. 12 Cyclone Chief, the favourite, $3.20 and $1.55 fixed. But Craig Thompson, as we come back to you, not an easy race here in the 3rd.
No, it's not, Liz. It's a maiden trot, and they had a full field. A couple of scratchings down to 13, but it's a field with a little bit of depth here. We've got a lot of southern interest here. We've got a horse good enough to run 4th in the Jewels at its last start. And my top tip in the race, Liz, and that's number 12, Cyclone Chief. Had a look at him going through the parade ring. What a wonderful-looking horse he is. Only a 2-year-old, but a big, upstanding bloke by the press. He's out of that Cyclone breed that has done a really good job in the last probably 5 or 6 years. Mark Purdon with the likes of Cyclone U-Bolt and Cyclone Vance. It's a really good family. This one out of Cyclone Denny, owned by the Lows, and Todd McFarlane's got a share in as well. Had a good look at him going through the parade ring. Boy, is he going to blossom into a lovely 3-year-old, number 12, Cyclone Chief. Blair Orange, he takes the drive here on a horse that went super last start in Kauai Monarch, and this is what he had to say. Blair Kauai Monarch, I thought, outstanding run last week after being back in the field. Made good ground. I suppose the key again, standing start, 2,200.
Yeah, he's going to have to get the stand, Craig. Over 22, you can't afford to miss away. And I think if you just, you got to hold your breath early with him. But hopefully she's learning it all the time anyway. And if she does trot, I think she's very hard to beat.
And there has been money for the Son of Monarchy out of Surprising and Kauai Monarch. Through from the racing desk, $1,000 at 9 and another $800 at 9, and the backing Cyclone Chief as well, $1,000 on the Son of the Prez at 360, and another bet of $600 at 360. So runners 3 and 12 where the money is going in race number 3 tonight. Looking at that Stonewall Stud Drivers Challenge, still open on option 511. How do we line them up? Well, I put the 12 Cyclone Chief on top. On his run in the Jewels, fourth behind Miss Sandy. Was good effort. She was making good ground. Standing start is a little bit of a concern. He's only had one go from a stand, so he is a relative newcomer to it, and you'd expect that being a 2-year-old, but I think he's good enough to compete with these older horses here tonight. 12 Cyclone Chief, 14 Tourmalays, had 2 starts, 2 placings, both seconds. Good here last week behind Everybody Knows. Was in season, and Ross Painter advised the stewards that she was in season. Still raced okay, and I thought she made up good ground, so 14, got to have it in the mix. Runner number 3, Kauai Monarch, lost plenty at the start and made up good ground, end up just in behind them, got disqualified after galloping too far, but the ability's there, and if Blair Orange can get the Son of Monarchy to trot throughout for Mark Jones, definite contender, and a horse that I thought would be at good money, and is at good money, is number 5, Duke Castleton. Trained by Peter Hill at Oxford. Jimmy Cole takes the drive. Jimmy doesn't drive many. This one trialled up very well before it came north. It's run at Ashburton. Had a gallop there, but the trial form leading into that was quite strong. So I thought number 5, Duke Castleton. Again, had a look at him going around. Paraded very well in the parade ring, and maybe one to follow on the Northern Campaign if he happens to miss away tonight. 5, Duke Castleton, maybe one to follow in upcoming weeks. Good field this, plenty of depth in it. The likes of obviously 12 Monkeys who win an improved race last start, and you've got the likes of Go Simon Go, who's been very consistent. Wings on Fire was placed last week. 13 maiden trotters, not easy to analyse, but I thought the form coming out of the Jewels would stand up in a maiden trot tonight with Cyclone Chief. Aaron's numbers in race number 3 tonight. He's with 14 on top to beat 12, 3 and 15. 14 on top to beat 12, 3 and 15. And just coming through from the racing desk again, another bet on Kauai Monarch has brought it into $6 now, runner number 3. Aaron, what does it come to you? Big field here, 13 runners. Good depth in this field, and good to see a couple of Southerners here too.
Yeah, you did right there, and I've gone the way of 14, 12, 3 and 15. Tourmalet, the Monarchy filly, plenty to like about what she's done in those 2 runs to date, and runner-up on both occasions, Ross Painter, the 12 Cyclone Chief back from Jules Day. Todd McFarlane, the trainer-driver there on the Prez Gelding, should be in the mix. 3 Kauai Monarch, one of the runs of the night last Friday night, albeit after an early galloped in excess of the limits, of course, hence why he's got the big D next to his name, but boy, it was a big run after that. We'll put in the 15, 12 Monkeys starting to get everything right as well. It was a good third, 2 starts ago behind Alana Hall, and then running on late last time, Michelle Wallace to do the driving. 14, 12, 3, 15.
Thanks, Aaron. And the rain has set in here at Alexandra Park, unfortunately, and very, very heavy it is as well. Just on start time for race number 3, so that is a shame. Let's hope it blows over as the night progresses. First leg of the quaddie went to Sirius Star. Second leg, not far away, just on 30 seconds out. Cyclone Chief, 320. Your favourite, just in front of Kauai Monarch. The money coming for the Mark Jones train runner into $6. Later in the night, of course, our feature trot tonight will be race number 6. Over 1,700 metres, and will feature the likes of One Over the Moon, Barry, of course, Charlemagne. Gets in the race pretty well under the conditions now. It's been starting off big handicaps, and Southerners like Summer Vacation and Son of Lindeni. That'll be at 9 minutes past 8 tonight. Now, feature pace will be the Sims Pacific Medals Handicap over 2,700 metres tonight. Unfortunately, we've lost 3 runners with the scratchings now of Sweetheart and Randallstown, who went round last night. And Mighty Major, I understand, has been sold. So 3 out of race number 7 tonight. Good field, though. Vice Consul, Darcy, Better Dream, Cha-Ching, 5th in the Jewels behind Have Faith in Me. Good field here, race number 7. First leg of tonight's quaddie. Hear the red light. The red light is on now, and I hear the starter's whistle being blown, so we're not far away from the third tonight. We'll head upstairs, get Aaron White's call on the maiden trot.
Yeah, Craig, Midwinter Christmas here at Alexandra Park, June 26. We get the Midwinter Christmas at the races underway here, July 3, 10 and 17. You enjoy the festive night here with clients, colleagues, friends and family. What a great way to wine and dine. Your colleagues, clients, friends and family with the Midwinter Christmas package here at Alexandra Park. alexpark.co.nz for further information, or book on 0963 11165. Those hospitality packages available now. And might be a wee bit cold outside, but inside and on the track it will be certainly warm. So set and ready here for the Alex, for the third on the program. The Midwinter Christmas at Alexandra Park Trot, and they're underway, and off stride early was Landora's Girl. Now Cyclone Chief has made a good beginning, as too is Tor Malay. First one out though to come across is the Sky Rocks to take up the early running on the stables corner over La Maitre D and Go Simon Go. Duke Castleton just rolls into a gallop there, as I mentioned his name. 12 Monkeys looking to clear him and Need the Dough underneath him. There followed Gotta Go Twinkle and Wings on Fire. Tor Malay the next. You've got to go 2 lengths away in the field then to find Cyclone Chief. Off stride now Majestic One. Ko-Fi Monarchs galloped in the early stages, and back with that Landora's Girl. So through the back straight they trot, and they're getting down to the lead time. 49.1 was that lead time. And in front is this Sky Rocks. A length over 12 Monkeys up on the outside. Michelle Wallace as they turn on to the showgrounds turn. Go Simon Go trailing. Off stride at that point La Maitre D. 6 lengths away Need the Dough. Got to go Twinkle around Wings on Fire the next pair. Then Tor Malay and Ross Painter. 2 lengths Cyclone Chief and Todd McFarlane. They're the winning chances. Further away Ko-Fi Monarch. Down the lane they come. The Sky Rocks opening quarter in 30.6. Over 12 Monkeys. Go Simon Go. La Maitre D back down and trotting, and still in fourth. There followed Need the Dough. Coming forward Gotta Go Twinkle. Then came Wings on Fire. Tor Malay, Cyclone Chief 20 lengths away then. Ko-Fi Monarch, Majestic One, Landora's Girl and Duke Castleton. Stables corner final time. Midwinter Christmas at Alexandra Park Trot, and our leader the Sky Rocks. A length over 12 Monkeys the outside, and Go Simon Go trailing. In the 1-1ers there, trotting out to the 800 metres is La Maitre D. Second quarter 33.7. Further back in the field then to Need the Dough. Gotta Go Twinkle. Tor Malay on the outside of Wings on Fire, and 2 lengths to a patiently handled Cyclone Chief. 600 left to run. Through the back goes this Sky Rocks over 12 Monkeys. Go Simon Go will wait the passing lane. In the 1-1 La Maitre D, then Gotta Go Twinkle. Further back in the field is Need the Dough. Tor Malay, she starts her run. Cyclone Chief will track her into the race, and then Wings on Fire. 350 out, 29 and 6 the quarter down the back, and it's this Sky Rocks, but here's Tor Malay, the Monarchy filly on the scene very quickly. Cyclone Chief has tracked her into the race, then 12 Monkeys further away. Gotta Go Twinkle. Tor Malay goes to the Sky Rocks. 2 lengths Cyclone Chief starting to wind up the big frame now. Tor Malay at the 100 though is clear by 2. The Sky Rocks and Cyclone Chief. Tor Malay, well, the first 2 runs good. She'll cap it with her maiden victory tonight, and that'll be the first of a few too. Tor Malay, Cyclone Chief second. The Sky Rocks third. Then La Maitre D and Gotta Go Twinkle in a photo for fourth. 12 Monkeys, Wings on Fire. Go Simon Go back with Need the Dough. Majestic One beat the Mistake Makers in. The others back with that were Ko-Fi Monarch, Landora's Girl, and also Duke Castleton. And 254.2 in the final quarter, 31.1 with the half to appear shortly there A nice win, Tourmalet, after 2 very good second placings to open her career. When Ross Painter asked her to go, she found plenty. Second will be Cyclone Chief in front of This Guy Rocks, and a photo there for a 4th. But the Midwinter Christmas at Alexandra Park Trot, this is a filly that we can follow with a bit of confidence too. Her name, Tourmalet.
Official placings, race 3, the Midwinter Christmas at Alexandra Park Trot. 14, 12, 10, 7, 9, 2. 14, 12, 10, 7, 9, 2. Horse 14, Tourmalet, trotted the 2200 metres from a stand in 254.22. A mile rate of 27.4. Last 860.7, the 431.1. The margins, 2 3/4 lengths, 1 3/4 lengths, 2 lengths. 14, 12, 10, 7, 9, 2. Race 3, Midwinter Christmas at Alexandra Park Trot.
Caps her 2 second placings to open her career with a fine victory tonight. Tourmalet back at the head of the field. Monarchy Brown, 3-year-old filly out of Mountain Track, and raced by HN Painter, BH Painter, Mrs. CJ Painter and RO Painter. Ross Painter, the trainer-driver out of Cambridge. Ross along with HN Painter, the breeders of Tourmalet. Start 3, win 1. John McRae down there, part of the victory celebrations after the Midwinter Christmas at Alexandra Park Trot. 12 Cyclone Chief, a 2-year-old bay gelded son of the present Cyclone Danny for AS Lowe, T.A. McFarlane, J. Lau V. Ho, and the Double Fault Syndicate, Todd McFarlane, the trainer-driver out of Pukekohe. And 10 This Guy Rocks for 3rd, Sky Valley 3-year-old bay gelding out of Roxy Hart for ALJ Lynch, along with J. Brownlee, SK Ball, Mrs. NC Ball, B. Lynch and J. Adams, Ellen Lynch trained at Pukekohe, and Simon Lawson. 14 Tourmalet, $5.60, $1.90, $5.60, $1.90. 12 Cyclone Chief, $1.80, $1.80, and 10 This Guy Rocks, $11.50, $11.50. Quinella, $7.20, $7.20. Trifecta, $561.10, $561.10. And the first 4, $4,186.10, $4,186.10, with a carry forward jackpot of $627. The early treble, 4, 4 and 14, $131.70, $131.70.
$1.60 Harriet of Mott, $1.12 the place, $1.60 if you're playing on the tote. Support also for Great Things Happen, pretty smart sort of horse. Went to Nelson, run well both days, went over 3,000 metres the second occasion, and stuck on well and behind the Blue Brigade. And thanks for playing in Harry Soul, who was the eventual winner of that race, and the current second favourite, Great Things Happen. Take Harriet of Mott out of the race and he'd be the clear favourite. That's basically what I'm saying. The Silver Fox with support Also, Everybody Knows, who comes into barrier 4 off the gate here. Very impressive winning at Alexandra Park last Friday night. Sean McCaffrey in the bike on that occasion. And tonight, Ricky May picks up the drive for the Hope Stable. There is Harriet of Mott on screen in the Go Harness colour. She's pretty special, isn't she? She's won 4 from 6 now. And she's looking for 2 victories tonight. I think the last horse that we saw do that was a bit of a legend, but he actually went around and had to race another couple of horses in his Breeders' Crown heat, and then he came out later on in the program and won an open race. So it was the last time we saw a horse here at Addington do that. We've got a good look at Great Things Happen on the right of screen with Big Ears. If you're looking for a complete roughie in this race, then Big Ears may be the one for you, because when this horse puts it right, very quick over the first 400 or 500 metres. We've seen this horse come from the unruly on a couple of occasions and really whiz into the race. The horse we are going to hear from their driver about is number 8, Sunny Beat, to be driven by Craig Ferguson.
Call me Danny here, 9-year-old, but he seems to be in career best form. Not a bad drive to be coming up to Addington for.
Yeah, he's been going really well. His last start run, behind Lurari went really well. Only just got beat, I think. So he's got a bit of a tough draw again this week, but if it all goes to plan, he should be thereabouts.
So that was Craig Ferguson talking about Call Me Danny here. That goes around in race number 5. He's aboard Sunny Beat here in this race. There's the horse on the screen, the 3-year-old by Sundon out of Honey Beat. Ken Ford looking for a double tonight. Everybody Knows $2. The Silver Fox 170, option 824 if you're playing into that. There's the Silver Fox on screen. Brad Williamson has a couple of drives tonight. He's aboard Fed Inc and Bromac in the next, the junior drivers race there. The Silver Fox, of course, trained by his father Phil. Pegasus Spur at a Valley of the Moon looking for win 3 at start 24. Last raced here, that was in behind Harriet of Mott, only 2.5 lengths away. Matty Williamson did the driving on that occasion. He's not here tonight. I think he's at home on the couch, parked up, watching the action coming in from Addington. 9 for me, Harriet of Mott. To beat 11, Great Things Happen. Put in 13, Natural as a chance here. Her run at Oamaru was okay. She had a nice run in behind the leader there, No Potato, and was left a little bit flat-footed in that race, and then I found a spot for Everybody Knows. Mark, as we head upstairs to you for race number 4, was that your car parked on the grass down there?
Yeah, it looks great with a baby seat in the back too.
Oh, okay, so it is yours?
Yep, exactly. I wish. I bet they were a bit concerned, whoever's car it was, when that change came through, it was going to hail. Nice piece of wheels. They're not a big car man, but you wouldn't miss it on the road. Is there anyone actually in it?
Not entirely sure.
That's your job to actually find out who owns that.
I wouldn't zoom in just in case, though.
No, it looks pretty empty, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No wonder they parked it isolated up there. You wouldn't want anyone within QE of that. And they tell me Matthew Williamson's not here tonight because he's been signing copies of The Informant and Oamaru all day. He's got a full-page spread in there, so that's where he is.
Yeah, I've been copping plenty of stick from him tonight, Mark, and tell you the tip.
Yep, no, he's fair game. So he's off to Gore tomorrow to drive down there, and
he'll enjoy that.
Full page in The Informant.
Gore.
And he's been, they tell me, signing copy after copy. Can't get a Informant Oamaru. He bought every copy this morning and was trying to hand them out.
What do you like here, Mark?
Hard to go past the favourite, Harriet of Mott, 160, 130. 780 Great Things Happen. $8.90 for number 12, the Silver Fox, and Everybody Knows is at $9.50. This is race 4. Hampton's ITM Mobile Trot. They're starting to come forward. Scratching number 3, Gail Ludlow. Harriet of Mott looking to make it 5 in a row. This is her first look at a mobile gate under race conditions. Sunny Beat's following a forward. Galloped a couple of times in the prelim, Sunny Beat. And Craig Ferguson's just going to get that horse into a decent trot on the back of Harriet of Mott before he slides down into barrier number 8. Gail Ludlow, the scratching. Field of 13 to run. Big Ears off the unruly on the second row as the mobile turns to the back. Big Ears has gone for a gallop. He'll miss the start. Those Big Ears to hear the rest of the field at the moment because he's tailing out. Ready. Racing. And off the inside, Rock and Proper Way okay. Speed through the middle from Everybody Knows and visualises 4 wide with Berkshire Sun in the lead firing line early. Next is Brookside Colt from Pemmy's Boy, then came Natural. Next is Another Delight, Harriet of Mott wide getting around the first turn after starting from outside the arm. Then Great Things Happen, followed well back in the race by the Silver Fox. Second last is Sunny Beat, and Big Ears is only 3 lengths away last of all. The leader is Everybody Knows, and the margin's half a length. Racing Park second, Visualise, and 3 wide Harriet of Mott being sent forward, the lead time 26. Leaders back is Rockin' Pop from Berkshire Sun. Next to the inside, Pemmy's Boy, and a length and a half, Brookside Cult. 2 lengths Another Delight from Great Things Happen around Big Ears Natural. 2 lengths the Silver Fox, and Sunny Beat is last. Visualise went to the lead. Harriet of Mott comes up alongside. The lead will be there for the favourite. She's had to do some work, but she's going to grab the lead now at the stables turn. Oh, she veered out sharply at the first turn and went up in the air. Just wanted to have a gawk at something when she was up challenging for the lead, and the first quarter in 31.3. She gets back down again, Harriet of Mott, but is second, third, last and 3 wide. Visualise is in control again. Margin a length and a half, Berkshire Sun. Everybody Knows in the trail, and a length away fourth is Brookside Cult. 3 back the inside, Rockin' Pop, and 3 wide Harriet of Mott pausing on again. Great Things Happen was able to get some clear air and follows forward on the back of the favourite, Galloping Another Delight. Next is Natural, Pemmy's Boy through the middle from Rockin' Pop, Big Ears, the Silver Fox and Sunny Beat. Harriet of Mott leads, margin a neck over Great Things Happen. Visualises in the trail, await use of the Terror to Love It, Pine Leaf Farm passing lane. A length and a half, Berkshire Sun. 3 wide, Brookside Cult. Then came Everybody Knows. Second quarter, 32-2. 63-5 for the half, and Harriet of Mott leads ahead. Great Things Happen. Visualises 2 lengths away. Everybody Knows went to fourth from Pemmy's Boy. That's your race. Third quarter, 31.5. Harriet of Mott still giving. Leads half a length on Great Things Happen. 2 lengths away, Everybody Knows from Visualise. Harriet of Mott joined again by Great Things Happen. They race together. She kicks the favourite, but Great Things Happen. He's had to do less work. She'll be brave and defeat the favourite. Everybody Knows third. He's pretty smart, the winner in his own right. And Great Things Happen beat Harriet of Mott. Massive run under the circumstances. Everybody Knows ran third, and then came Visualise. Next in Pemmy's Boy, the Silver Fox, Brookside Cult. Further back, Big Ears has done a good job too. And then came Sunny Beat, Natural, Berkshire Sun, Another Delight, and Rockin' Pop, the last one home. 11 Great Things Happen, 760 and 180. 9 Harriet of Mott, $1.40. She shouldn't have finished as close as she did after what she'd done. 29.2 the last quarter, 24.2 for the last mile. And Everybody Knows number 5 at 210. 3 wide to the 400 is a very interesting point of this race when Gavin Smith, going into the back the last time, sees Harriet of Mott charge forward again 3 wide, and there was a little bit of room for Gavin to get off the inside. He weaved through, he was out and trucking and up, putting it to Harriet of Mott. It was a smart drive to give Gavin Smith a race-to-race double, taking full advantage of the favourites. What did you do here, Matt? There's the replay, gets the ears back, just didn't handle that bend perhaps. Up in the air she went. She's done a super job to still run second. The winner's a nice trotter in his own right, though.
Yeah, that's win 3 at start number 10. He's a good horse, this. Great Things Happen, and I expect in 6 months' time, just going on the frame of the horse, that he'll turn into something pretty special. That's a great effort to be able to back up from 2 runs at Nelson, come here and do what he's done, and Gavin Smith's done a super job with this, as he has done with his whole team over the past 6 or 8 months, as they've really come to their own. He's moved to his new property at Kaiapoi, and this guy's pretty smart. By Love You, a 3-year-old out of Calamity Gal. She was a good mare in her own right, raced by E.J. Edwards and Sarah Smith. Here's the judge.
There's 11, Great Things Happen. Second, 9, Harriet of Mott. And third, 5, Everybody Knows. Fourth has gone to 7, Visualise, from 10, Pemmy's Boy, and 12, the Silver Fox. 11, 9, 5, 7, 10, 12. The margins 2 1/4 lengths, half a length, 6 lengths, 2 1/4 lengths. Winner's time was 2:30.2, a mile rate of 2:03.9. Last 860.3, last 429 seconds.
Number 11, Great Things Happen, takes out the first leg of the $25,000 guaranteed pick 6. That result won't be too far away, as well as a pick 6 update for you. Right now we're into our heats of the Group 1 New Zealand Breeders' Stakes at Hattrick. A bit of a shame really that only a smallish fields. We've got 7 dogs here in the first of the heats. Chuo Palmer, Rosie, the subject of a $4,000 bet. So good luck whoever you are who's got that bet on. $2.40 and $1.50 fixed. We're going to check out her last start run for fourth at Addington. This was in behind Fast Archer. She drew box 1 this day in the red rug.
And racing, Dream Collector was about second last away. Best out would have been Fast Archer, and down on the inside a Power Rosie. Dream Collector's trying to come round the outside. Up ahead of it now we've got a Power Diesel. Into the back they go. So this favourite's got a bit to do, and away in the lead goes Fast Archer. Out by about 5. No Class. Here's Dream Collector coming into it beautifully now. Further back there we go to a Power Rosie around the corner. Fast Archer is at the Dream Collector of old. He's winding up. And No Class coming with him, but too late. Or is it too late? I think Fast Archer fell in, but only by nose. Gee, Dream Collector was zooming home and No Class between the pair. There followed back we go the Can't Catch Tim. Jibber Jabber Jewel was wider. There followed by O'Power Diesel, and that was one of the last there towards the tail of the field. Wait for the call here.
So Power Rosie finishing fourth here, and you could see the calibre of greyhounds which finished in front of her. She's a definite chance here. I thought 1 Premier Division comes up with box 1 again here, a chance. 4 Spud Missile, he's got the vacant box to his outside. I really like him here at Hattrick. And 6 Let's Go Letty, she was super impressive on Sunday at Manukau, betting him Who Dat Boy by over 10 lengths. So a great first Group 1 heat here. Here is the result from the fourth at New Zealand Metro Harness, taken up by 11. Great Things Happen, $7.60, $1.80. 9 Harriet of Mod has gone a great race there for second, all things considered, $1.40. And 5 Everybody Knows, $2.10. Quinella pays $5.90. Trifecta, $11.95, $104.60. First 4, $11.95 and 7, $934.20. So that was Manning Code 8, race number 4. First leg of pick 6. And we've still got 5,573.52 units still live. Right now it's the first leg of Triple Trio at Wanganui, guaranteed at 15,000, but it's already up over 17 grand, so well worth having a go. Daryl Robinson, first of the Group 1 New Zealand Breeders' Stakes heats. The favourite O'Power Rosie, but you could probably make a case for a few of these.
Sure can too, Liz. Yes, O'Power Rosie. I think Bruce Stan's set her for this a long way out. 2 runs on the track, and of course last time lining up here and getting home very well off the pace. Of course no Dream Collector or Fast Archer. No Class here today for O'Power Rosie, and she gets her chance. I think she will qualify for sure. $4,000 bet on her, and I think she's a big chance. I made her my best bet of the night here. O'Power Rosie I think will be the one to beat. Obviously a lot of respect around Smash Allegro and also Spud Missile. The other 2 Class 5s coming into this, and Smash Allegro has been up against some tremendous opposition as well. Kill Tune and Corborn Crouch and Vella, and gets into this race, Smash Allegro, with a big chance, even though box 7 I think good enough to get around the outside of Let's Go Letty, and with that box vacant will make it very interesting and probably a bit easy for a couple. I can see the 7 going forward, and also Spud Missile, the other one that will be looking to pick the jump. They stand out for me in this, so going for the 2 to beat 7 and the 4. Premier Division, you've got to respect, has done a good job coming back from that break. The 4 performances since that break have been very consistent, including a win 3 starts back at the Manawa 2, and he returns to Hattrick. The last 3 races have been on the Horseshoe Circuit, and a Premier Division, a 4 race winner on this track. So 2, 7, 4 and 1, and of course you've got Platonic Pedro, only sort of Class 3 coming into this. Let's Go Letty, she's had the 1 run on the track. She will be a lot better for the run here for Haley Mullane, who will line up Who Dat Boy in the distance race later on. And O'Power Jackie took a big rise in class to Class 4 and 5 last time, and another one looking to give Nathan Udy win number 3. Heat number 1 for the New Zealand Breeders' Stakes. Favourite, the Southern Visitor. On the tote with the book here, the 2 O'Power Rosie for Bruce Dan. First 4 through to the final here next Friday. Bunny just about there, ready. And racing, jumping well centre track here. Spud Missile's going to go straight to the front. Here comes Smash Allegro, got underneath it, going out of the straight, then tracking through his Premier Division, trying to get around the outside. O'Power Jackie, O'Power Rosie up on the inside. Just in behind that we go to Platonic Petro, and out the back Let's Go Letty. They charge down the back. Spud Missile holds the lead. A couple now on Smash Allegro. Coming into the race now is Premier Division. Break back in the field now to O'Power Jackie. O'Power Rosie's too far back. They go for home. Spud Missile nicely clear though. Spud Missile will get this from in Premier Division. Then we go to Smash Allegro. Let's Go Letty's got into 4th place there ahead of Opawa Rosie. A bit disappointing, Platonic Petro and Opawa Jackie. Just did everything right today. Spud Missile straight to the front. Had that 50% winning strike rate on the track and straight to the front onto the bunny. Smash Allegro came across from that wide draw, got underneath. Spud Missile passing us the first time, but Spud Missile too strong. I think you'll find that Premier Division will get up and take second off Smash Allegro. They'll both qualify in a big run. Let's Go Letty has got into 4th place here. Also will qualify here for Hayley Mullane. Second run on the track and a good effort too. We'll grab that 4th placing. Opawa Rosie was disappointing. The bookmakers will win that one. Straight to the front, Spud Missile. Just still waiting for our time. Here we go. 30.44. And the run home is 11.87. And the numbers go up 4, 1, 7 and 6. Spud Missile for Steve Clark and Tracy Potts. Win number 4 on the track, win number 11 overall. And that time again, 30.44, the run home, 11.87. Heat number 1 done and dusted there, Liz. Heat number 2, looking forward to it. Kilturn will line up, hot favourite. Time to go at 7.31.
Yeah, and of course there has also been a $3,000 bet on Kilturn for Spud Missile. Congratulations to Steve Clark, well worth the trip down from the north. 4-1-7-6 and the first of the heats there, and also the first leg of Triple Trio. We'll have that update for you when we can. Right now though, less than 5 minutes out from their 4th at Alexandra Park, and Craig Thompson, a very short priced favourite here in the 10 Brackenridge.
Deservedly so in last week's performance, Liz. Not many horses can come to Alexandra Park first up, right-handed, sit parked out, not only win, but go 2.38. This horse did that, and I just watched him go through the parade ring, and I thought, I wonder if he's lightened up or taken any ill effects from that run. Gee, he looked wonderful going on track tonight. Of course, Kimberly Butt will take the drive tonight. Junior Claim aboard with Kimberly aboard. Son of Christian Cullen, owned by the Spencers and trained by Ken Barron. To the second row follows out Liz Delight. Deserves to be the favourite, 155 on the book, 170 on the tote. That was quite a sensational win last start. This is a good field though. One of his main opposition is coming in fresh. His name is Better Mac. He's driven by Zach Butcher. Zach, you drive Better Mac tonight, resuming, but had a workout last week. I thought it was quite good at the trials.
Yeah, he was pretty well. I think he will need the run tonight. There's a few handy ones in there. Breckenridge went 38 last week, so he's going to have to be right on his game tonight. Probably going to be hard to beat, but we'll be looking to tuck him in and run him home. And hey, with them going hard, he should be a first free chance.
Yeah, I think he is a first free chance. Better Mac. He's a nice horse, of course. At the end of his last campaign, he ran 3rd to Johnny Be Good, who's now in Australia, and prior to that was 4th behind his ex-stablemate, my Kiwi mate, who is doing a good job as well. So this one by Better's Delight, trained by Brian Hughes. Zach Butcher aboard, had a workout last week. I don't think he'll be too far away. May benefit from tonight's run, but Brian's a good condition of horses, and I'm sure this horse won't be too far away. 3 Better Mac. Gate speed, as you get that result from Wanganui race number 6, 4 Spud Missile, $5.270. Premier Division, $4.20, no third dividend. Quinella and Trifecta, 4 and 1. Trifecta 4-1-7. Double 6 and 4, 15.60. Concession 14.90. And the treble 1, 6 and 4, 65.50. Hope you got those dividends from race 6 at Wanganui. Gate speed. Prince of Pops has high gate speed and has drawn barrier 1. Again, a junior claim aboard. Jack McKinnon picks up the drive. I have no doubts that's where they'll be looking to go with the son of changeover. He races good on the speed. Of course, he's coming back from Ashburton racing the jewels behind Have Faith in Me. So look for runner number 1 to get off the gate quite quickly. Here's your second favourite at 3.90 and 160. Prince of Pops. Head to head here. Better Mac versus Fiery Luster on option 5-2. I like Fiery Luster last week. Thought he was a great each-way chance at big money, and he rocketed home for 3rd behind Brackenridge after being a long way back and 4 wide in a 2.38. His sectionals were very good. Now, he doesn't have much gate speed, so don't look for him to fly the gate. He's one of those horses that relies on a hard tempo and to get home strongly, Fiery Luster, and he's racing really well. I know he's a 6-year-old now, and he's his 67th start tonight, but He's in career best form. Trained by the Telford Garlic team. Scott Phelan takes the drive. Formerly trained by the Courts down south. I think still owned by them as well. For me, I put 10 Brackenridge on top to beat 3 Better Mac, 5 Fiery Luster and 1 Prince of Pops, 10, 3, 5 and 7. Aaron's with 10, 1, 3 and 7. Coming through from the racing desk. Where's the money going? $5,000 on Brackenridge. $5,000 on Brackenridge. A couple of nice bets too of $1,000 on runner number 1, Prince of Pops. Horses 10 and 1 backed through from the racing desk for race number 4 tonight. In your quaddy, you've needed Sirius Star in the first leg and Tua Malay in the second leg. Aaron, why does it come to you just on 30 seconds out from race number 4? Not many horses go 2:38 at Alexandra Park on debut. This horse did this last week, and looking through the parade ring when he came through, I thought, gee, he's taken no harm from that run.
He did right there, the son of Christian Callan, and yes, at Park to do that as well. Kimberly Butt to do the driving tonight for Ken Barron. It's on top for me as well, Brackenridge, after that performance. Prince of Pops, though, he's got the nice draw, the son of Changeover tonight. He comes out of the Jewels, of course, behind Have Faith in Me. He's got the right draw to certainly give the favourite a run for its money. 3 Better Mac, I've always had a lot of time for Better Mac, and he does chase speed good, and if there's good speed on in this race and he's got that cold shot at them, he will be finding the line well. Better Mac and 7 Risk. Todd Mitchell doing the driving for the Neils. 10, 1, 3 and 7.
Thanks, Aaron. It is a Lincoln Farms mobile pace.
Yellow Bar Arm. Brackenridge to start the favourite here in the 4th on the program. Yeah, thanks, Craig, and the Lincoln Farms mobile pace, the 4th on the program, to open the middle treble on the program under the ribbon of light at Alexandra Park tonight. Brackenridge, most impressive first look at Alexandra Park last Friday night, to the second row to run the odds-on pop. Kimberly Butt for Ken Barron, set ready, green light atop the Yellow Bar Arm, which whizzes away from the front of the field, and Prince of Pops out strongly with stablemate Fiery Luster to take up the early running. Better Mac to third, then I'm a Jolly Wally, Liz Delight. Brackenridge back on its inside, Waipipi Falcon, and the last pair will be Cash In, and Risk is a work the stables corner. Fiery Luster and Scott Phelan takes up the running. Prince of Pops, Jack McKinnon in the trail. 3 lengths, I'm a Jolly Wally. Better Mac obliged to sit parked at this stage of the race. 1800 left to go as they're about to sight the back straight. Waipipi Falcon on the inside of Liz Delight 1-1. Brackenridge third last. Second last is Cashin and Trent Letherby, and last is Risk and the Wizard Todd Mitchell. 1600 to go on the Lincoln Farms, and the lead time will be posted in 44.3, so a comfortable lead for Fiery Luster. Brackenridge gets on his bike now to get up outside the speed and put a bit more pressure into these stablemates. Prince of Pop's got the back of its stablemate now on the trail. 1400 to go. Better Mac now with 1-1 cover. Rhymer Jolly Wally the inside, then Liz Delight back to its inside then as they come to the corner. Waipipi Falcon, and the last pair are the Cashin and Risk. So into the home straight they come, and the opening quarter in 30.1. Fiery Luster with Brackenridge, Kim Butt up on the outside sitting a length away second. Prince of Pops third and trailing, and Better Mac 1-1 Zach Butcher. I'm a Jolly Wally and Tabitha Fenton 3 back on the inside, then Liz Delight, Dylan Ferguson in the running line as they turn on to the stables corner. Waipipi Falcon, Jay Abernathy well back, as too is Cashin, and Risk is still back last. They pace out to the 850 metre mark on the Lincoln Farms pace, and the pressure's now good in the race. The second quarter in a neat 30 seconds. Fiery Luster, Brackenridge right there on the outside. Prince of Pops has had the cold shot, will wait the passing lane, and Better Mac, he's on a nice rein in the 1-1 right on the back of the favourite who's parked, then Liz Delight on the back of Better Mac. I'm a Jolly Wally the inside, Cash and Risk, and dropping away. Waipipi Falcon off the back, Fiery Luster and neck, Brackenridge, Prince of Pops, Better Mac 1-1 at the 400 metres, quarter down the back, and 27.7. They're followed by Liz Delight, and further back is Risk, Brackenridge and Fiery Luster. Prince of Pops, he's going to get through on the inside here, short of the passing lane, and down the outside then to to Better Mac. Brackenridge goes to Fiery Luster. 2 lengths, Better Mac winding up. Prince of Pops on the passing lane and Risk is running on. Brackenridge, Fiery Luster looking to kick back and Risk is piercing through. Brackenridge, Risk is coming strongly. Brackenridge, he'll remain unbeaten under the ribbon of light at Alexandra Park, and he's had to fight off all challenges again. Good win. Risk second, Fiery Luster, then Better Mac, Prince of Pops, Liz Delight, Cashin running on. I'm a Jolly Wally, and Waipipi Falcon in 241.7, 29.4, 57.1 was the last half. A talented son of Christian Cullen, Brackenridge, goes back-to-back here at Alexandra Park. This time Kimberly Butt doing the driving. Again, sitting out Park. Risk has made up great ground late in the piece to get second over Fiery Luster. Better Mac will just get the fourth over Prince of Pops, who had every opportunity on the inside. Brackenridge, he's a nice type. He's run 241, remains unbeaten under the ribbon of light at Alexandra Park.
Official placings, race 4, the Lincoln Farms Mobile Pace. 10.75.312. 10.75.312. Horse 10, Brackenridge, paced the 2200 metres in 241.75. Mile rate of 158.2. Last 857.1, the 429.4. The margins, 1 1/4 lengths, a half neck, 3 3/4 lengths. 10.75.312, race 4, the Lincoln Farms Mobile Pace.
10, Brackenridge back at the head of the field. The 3-year-old gelded son of Christian Cullen, and there's a dancer for breeder owners, J and Mrs. E.M. Spencer. Congratulations to you. Career win 5 at start 14 and unbeaten here at Alexandra Park. The King, Ken Barron, the trainer at West Melton. Kimberly Butt doing the driving. Roger Barnes was down there part of the victory celebrations. 7 Risk, a changeover Brown, 3-year-old colt, had a crafty second, raced by GS and CM Einan. Andrew and Lynn Neal trained out of Cambridge, and the Wizard Todd Mitchell. And in for third was a 5 Fiery Luster, fighting on bravely for its third placing. A 6-year-old Bay Gelding by Red River Hanover out of Holmes Luster for IR Court. Steve Telfer, Chris Garlick trained at Papakura, and Scotty Phelan. 10 Brackenridge, $1.50, $1.30, $1.50, $1.30. 7 Risk at $2.20, $2.20. And 5 Fiery Luster, $2 even, $2. Quinella, $8.20, $8.20. Trifecta, $46.10, $46.10. First 4, $150.20, $150.20. 14 and 10 in the double, $7 even, $7. 14 and 7 concession, $10.50, $10.50.
Garden, and then was second to the same horse 3 starts ago. Not bad form, considering the Royal Garden has continued to race well thereafter. And Jeremy Anderson takes the drive for Kerry Hadfield in this. I went Albuquerque as my bet of the night, $3.80, well worth getting a hold of. 8 Little Lion Man, back to the mobile, the key for this one. Galloped away here on the 20th. That was in behind Lara in that fast run race where Lara came via Bluff to win that one. In for third, 4 Avros Broccoli, I think will punch out of the gate. Matt Anderson for David Pearce, and then we're looking around 12 Cimarron. But Mark, as we head upstairs to you, that push Stevie Golding gave for Cimarron, probably worth a couple each way here.
Yeah, it's a pretty even race this one, Matt, I thought, and being a junior drivers, expect that they'll run along, and it'll come down to whoever lands in the right spot. I really like Albuquerque as a mare. She was down the track at Nelson last Sunday, but got tangled up and locked wheels on the last turn, so you can forget about that run. Robbie Close is driving really well. So 1 on top, 8 Little Lion Man, 2 run second. Galloped off the stand last time. You forget that run second, a return to sender, and Franco Salisbury, its last 2 is good form for a race like this one. 6 Burnoff. Took a while to win the maiden. Since then he's run second to Lacroix Franco and came from a mile back at Ashburton. And I threw the 12 in Cimarron. Very consistent pace, a nice draw second row. Third behind Love to Dream, and the Royal Garden should find this a little bit easier also. So 1, 8, 6 and 12. Racing tomorrow, as we've been saying, is at Gore. It's a Forbury Park Trotting Club meeting down there. Forbury Park good to go for the next meeting after a stack of work to clean up the damage from the floods in the last couple of weeks. And Sunday, Oamaru racing, so attention very much in the south over the next couple of days for harness racing in New Zealand as we wind our way well through the season. Now those Breeders' Crown heats will start to pick up on both sides of the Tasman as Super Sunday will loom in August, I'm pretty sure it is. Whistle's gone. It is in August at Milton. Whistle's gone for race 5. Cavill Leach Junior drivers. Scratching 10 Buzzkill. Favourites number 1 Albuquerque at $3.40 and $2. 8 Little Lion Man, $5.50 and $1.80, and the 6 Burnoff, the third pick at $7.40 and $2.20. Cimarron $8.20 and $2.30. They're coming forward. Field of 14. Race number 5 of 9 at the Met tonight. All up July, not far away from kicking in. Racing every Friday night in July. $500 needs to be won if you're on track for the 500 July all-ups. Less than 100 for the juniors. And they'll be on their way. Favourite draw on the pole, Albuquerque. Start 42 tonight for her. They're set to run. Race 5, the Met. Green light, and they're racing. Albuquerque off the inside did have the best gate speed, but Native Caesar's going to go up and join her and look for the lead, and will press on too. Now Ross Broccoli 3 wide third, and through the middle went Better Be Cool to fourth. Wadu Lightning Lasses down on the pegs and a length and a half to Cimarron. Music's over next to the markers, and out 3 wide pressing forward is Burnoff from Fair Dinkum Bromack and Call Me Denny. Then came Mighty Mara and a length and a half to Wozniacki. Little Lion Man second last inside of leading the way. Albuquerque came back through at the first turn to hold out Native Caesar, who had a decent crack to cross. Wadu Lightning Lass trails third, and Better Be Cool's 1-1. 3 back the outside line. Avros Broccoli now leaving that spot to make a mid-race move. 3 back along the inside as Music, and 3 wide Burnoff. Then Cimarron from Fair Dinkum Bromack. Little Lion Man sneaking right through inside of Fair Dinkum Bromack and Call Me Denny, who's 3 wide. A length and a half Mighty Mara. 2 lengths Wozniacki and 2 lengths to leading the way. Avros Broccoli's taken over now. At the top turn, 1,700 to go. Leads a length and a half on Native Caesar, who's keen in the breeze, and Albuquerque follows the leader. 3 wide Burnoff's done plenty of work in the first lap, strides forward towards the breeze now. Cimarron's on its back, and then came Better Be Cool. Wadu Lightning Lasses 3 back on the pegs, and Call Me Denny's been 3 wide the entire 2. Fair Dinkum Bromack's in the middle. Music is 4 back on the pegs. 3 wide Mighty Mara from Little Lion Man, who left the markers. Then Wozniacki, and leading the way coming 3 wide last. Lead time in 1:14.6. It's Keen up front with a line of 3. Avros Broccoli, 3 wide Cimarron, the middle Burnoff. Leaders back as Albuquerque. Call Me Denny 3 wide and 1 back from Native Caesar. Motu Lightning Lass is 3 back the pegs. 3 wide as Mighty Mara, in between horses Better Be Cool. And then came leading the way. Music's on the pegs, and a length and a half to Fair Dinkum Bromack, Wozniacki and Little Lion Man. 29.6 the first quarter. And Avros Broccoli heads to the back and has been just headed off a neck by Cimarron.
Call Me Denny 3 wide. Burn Off between horses. Albuquerque's had a pretty good trip in the trail at the moment from Mighty Mara 3 wide and 1 back. Then came Motu Lightning Lass. Next is leading the way from Music and Fair Dinkum Bromac. Better Be Cool, Little Lion Man. Wozniacki and Native Caesar, who's pulled hard's dropping away. Second quarter, 29.8, 59.4 for the half. And Avros Bracoli on the inside of Cimarron. Albuquerque is sweating on the Terror to Love at Pineleaf Farm passing lane, and he's got a lap full of horse Robbie Close. Then Burn Off and Motu Lightning Lass. Avros Bracoli leads the neck on Cimarron. Albuquerque waits for the run. Avros Bracoli wobbled at the turn from Motu Lightning Lass, and then came Burn Off and Wozniacki through the middle. Albuquerque darted through at the bend. 31.5 to third quarter. She put 2 lengths on Avros Bracoli. Wozniacki's running on well, getting by Cimarron, but it's Albuquerque. They played right into her hands, and Albuquerque's going to win it. Wozniacki will arrive for second. Albuquerque by 3, beat Wozniacki, Avros Bracoli and Cimarron. Then came Music, next in Better Be Cool, followed by Motu Lightning Lass, next in Little Lion Man from Mighty Mara leading the way. Further back in the race is Call Me Denny from Burn Off and Fair Dinkum Bromac is the last one home. One Albuquerque, Robbie Close, $3.60 and $2. You could have put your house, your rental, your batch, your boat, your car and everything on at the turn. Native Caesar's been eased right down too. Should just finish now after pulling hard, or he will in the run at the turn. 59.4 on a cold, wet night. And the favourite sitting in the trail, home in 29.9, 2 minutes, 0.8. Wozniacki's run on well. First up for Jack Harrington to run second, the 7 horse. It's going to pay $17.70 for the place. And Avros Bracoli, the 4, who was attacked for game lead 2 at $3.30. That Lamborghini could have gone on at the home turn, Matt. The yellow one, Albuquerque, they just played right into Robbie Close's hands. And when she's in the trail with her sprint, there she is. It was just a matter of by how far.
By Bettor's Delight, she is at a Princess Alberta, well bred, and these Bettor's Delights just keep on trucking. Race 1, as soon as that pressure went on, when Avros Bracoli was in front, Matt Anderson stayed there. His horses run creditable. Let's run into third, Avros Bracoli. It's done a good job since coming up here, but she certainly looked a good bet, Albuquerque, and that scenario of Avros Bracoli going and taking over worked out, and Robbie Close makes it win 28, and he creeps a little bit closer to the 2 men in front of him, Craig Ferguson and Stevie Golding, on 33 winners. He's now only 5 wins away from them, and he gets maximum points in the junior drivers' points also. Here's Mark.
The winner is 1, Albuquerque. Second, 7, Wozniacki. And third, 4, Avros Bracoli. Fourth has gone to 12, Cimarron. From 13, Music. And 2, Better Be Cool. 1, 7, 4, 12, 13, 2. The margins 2 3/4 lengths, half a length, 3.5 lengths, 1 length. Winner's time was 3:15.3, a mile rate of 2 minutes, 0.8. The last 861 seconds, last 429.7.
Impressive win there by number 1 Albuquerque, takes out the second leg of pick 6. Next race there will be the first leg of the $10,000 bonus quadding that gets underway with race 6 at 7:51. Right now we're back at Hattrick for the first leg of place 6. Also kicks off a TAB double and treble, the second of the Group 1 New Zealand Breeders' Stakes heats. With this scratching down to just the 6 runners, but still a quality field. Number 3 Kill Tune, the subject of a $3,000 bet. 140, 110 fixed, 130 money back on the total. On paper, certainly the one to beat after that impressive NZR's final victory on the 29th of May. 1 Kissing Gwyneth, it's been so long since she's drawn an inside draw. Looking forward to seeing how she does go today from box 1. Is at $5 fixed. We're going to check out that NZR's final win of Kill Tune. He drew box 3 this day in the white.
Set to go, ready. And racing, Killjoon came out, but he's going to go straight to the front now from Smasher. They go and Kissing Gwyneth trying to get across on the outside, pushing up on the inside to find out, gets a nice run through the rail, opening up for Check the Mail. Not too far away, Kissing Gwyneth gets a bit of a shuffle around the outside, goes Willis, back here to Speed Legend, and getting a shuffle really clever across the top. Killjoon travels well, away in the lead by 4 or 5, trying to get into it now is Defino, and look at Willis charge around the outside with a big run, not too far away, Smasher Allegro. Killjoon with a big break though, that's the winning break. Killjoon gets there from Willis, getting to third to Fino, very close here for fourth. Speed Legend was arriving late.
That was that last start victory there of Kilchurn, and it's just wonderful to see him back in winning form after coming back from injury. One Kissing Gwyneth drew box 8 in that race. As you could see, couldn't get across. I'm looking forward to seeing how she goes from box 1 because she can jump pretty well. Kissing Gwyneth and 7 Botany Richie has been showing good form over more extreme distances and back to middle distance today. I thought that he was also a chance here for John McInerney. Here's the result from the 5th at Addington. Number 1 Albuquerque took it out, $362. Number 7 Wozniacki, $17.70 for the place. And number 4 Avarice Bracoli, $3.30. Quinella pays $93.20. The Trifecta 174 pays $1,617.50. First 4 174.12 hasn't been struck, so a carry forward of nearly $3,700 going forward into race number 6. Double 11 with 1, 17.60. Concession 11 with 7, 279.70. Quaddy 8, 6, 11, 1, $168.80. Pick 6, we've still got 1,582.74 units left. And also just a note, if you're live in Triple Trio, 803.49 units still live after the first leg. 60 seconds out here from race number 7, and Darryl looking forward to seeing how Kilchurn goes here.
And will be very hard to roll, as we know too. Liz and just done everything right in that final, qualified just, got through to that final, that advanced series final, and set them up in front, was too strong, and a time of 30.04, not too far out from his best of 29.99. Ticks all the boxes, and it will be very hard to roll. Mind you, we have had a hot favourite get beat tonight, but I think Kilchurn looks a good thing here in race number 7. Outside of that, Kissing Gwyneth hasn't really seen a lot of racing on the inside. Kissing Gwyneth, but hasn't missed a check from the inside at 3 boxes as yet. And she lands box 1 for this. She has had a couple of wide draws. Had that wide draw in the advance series final. Also box 4 after that in box 7 here last week. So box draws haven't really been kind to Kissing Gwyneth, and she gets an inside draw, so she's got to be right in this. And who's going to qualify? I think they're 2 out wide. Opawa Diesel, having his first run on the track, has quite an amount of ability too coming into this. And Botany Richie, he's a very strong dog, and he's got a very good record here at Hattrick as well. And there will be some expectation for John McInerney for Botany Richie to possibly qualify. And Allegro Max returns first run since the 13th of March from that very well performed Collision Hi-Fi Allegro litter. And Nikki Noir, Class 1, coming into this. All up there now for heat number 2, the New Zealand Breeders' Stakes. Kilchurn, hot favourite, looking to make it win number 20 off 27. Bunny there, ready. And racing jump well too, Kilchurn, but not as good as Kissing Gwyneth on the inside. Is going to go forward, and now trying to come around the outside is Allegro Max. Kilchurn gets to second of him. Allegro Max, one's down, and Nikki Noir's gone down. Now getting back in the field, we've got Homebush Diesel and Botany Richie. They charge down the back, and in front Kissing Gwyneth, but here comes Kilchurn out after it. 4 or 5 back. Here we go to Allegro Max. Break back in the field to Opawa Diesel. Also Botany Richie about 3 or 4 lengths behind. Nikki Noir took a fall. They go for home, still in front Kissing Gwyneth. Kilchurn's going to have to try hard, and over the top he comes. Kilchurn will get up to beat Kissing Gwyneth. Then we go here to Allegro Max, a nice run, fresh up from Opawa Diesel will qualify. Botany Richie and Nikki Noir. Tough night for Bruce Dan. Took a fall on the first corner. She's okay though, and she's got around to the lure. Gee, big run. Kissing Gwyneth made the favourite work, but the class coming through in the last 50 metres, and Kilchurn really had to work hard. Kissing Gwyneth, we don't really see her draw an inside draw very much at all, but today really worked the favourite hard. But Kilchurn will get up in a time of 30.37. Good run by the 1 Kissing Gwyneth, and Allegro Max will also qualify fresh up, a big fresh up performance. And Robin Wales will be back next Friday. Opawa Diesel, and also for Josh Lane will get the qualify here, Opawa Diesel. The sectionals 5:09, 1861, and the run home coming up now 11:75. Win number 20 off at 27 is won by a length. Good run Kissing Gwyneth, very strong, 1 length by 7. Bit of drama on the first corner. Nikki Noir just losing her footing. She's okay, she's gone up and around them and has completed the race. But nice effort Kilchurn for Glenn Hodson, and C. Fergus also for the 1. Kissing Gwyneth, Allegro Max and Opawa Diesel will also qualify. On to race number 8, and late scratching here of the 8, really clever. The reserve dials come into this one, Liz, for the 8th, and we'll have you back here at 8 o'clock.
Thanks so much for that, Darryl. Good performance there by 3. Kilchurn. Had to dig deep. Well done to Glenn Hodgson, and also the punter with 3 grand on him. Well done. Kilchurn pays $1.40 and $1.10. 1 Kissing Gwyneth just run down late, $1.50, and 4 Allegro Max going a good race there, fresh up. No third dividend. Quinella won with 3-1.90. Trifecta 3-1-4, $12. First 4, 3-1-4-8. Pays $24.10. We'll have a triple trio update for you when it does become available. That was race number 7 there at the Whanganui Greyhounds. Up next, we're back at Alexandra Park, building up to race number 5. Craig Thompson, as we come back to you, what have you got on top here?
It's a very, very even betting market here, Liz. I actually found one a bit of value in Charleston Bell, trained by James Stormont. Todd McFarlane takes the drive tonight, won the second row. Follows out one that can leave the gate quite nicely. I thought she's an each-way chance at around about $7, but we've got a $4 favourite here, and God Forbid, and there's also money for the likes of Miss Daisy as well, and Geisha Girl. So very, very even betting market here. God Forbid, $3.80 the tote, $3.80 the book. Second favourite Miss Daisy, $4.30 the tote, $4.50. Geisha Girl at $4.40, $5.20, and Charleston Bell. Money on the book at $5, out to $7.30 on the tote. Blair Orange, he takes the drive on the Robert Dunn trained 3, Miss Daisy. Pick-up drive for Robert Dunn with Miss Daisy. A nice winner last week. Steps up in grade, but gets a good draw.
Yeah, she's got a good draw and she's got a little bit of gate speed. So, you know, from barrier 3, we'll look to utilise that. But, you know, she's in good form. Robert's team's racing well. So, you know, she's a genuine each-way chance on what she's done up here so far.
The Robert Dunn team going really well at the moment. This filly broke through at Alexandra Park at the end of the month, beating race rival Appassionato. Went 2:43 that night. Tony drove. Tony's on holiday, I believe, at the moment, and Blair Orange picks up the drive tonight. Nice pickup drive for Blair on the filly by Bettor's Delight. Of course, it is the last leg of the quaddie tonight. We'll give you the quaddie wall pays at Alexandra Park for race number 4 tonight. Race number 5, I should say. Of course, second favourite took out the first leg in Sirius Star. Second leg was Tourmalet and Bracken Ridge, very impressive, taking out leg number 3. Appassionato, 342. Charming Desire, 10,000 if you've got Charming Desire in your quaddie. Miss Daisy, $150. See the Ballerina, $1,100. $500 for runner number 6, Unforgiving. 7, Geisha Girl, $161. God Forbid, $103. Charleston Bell, $179. And Better Think Twice, $3,500. Miss Stacey's the best back runner through from the racing desk, $2,000 on her at $4.60, runner number 3. So how do we line them up here? Real fast front row here with the likes of God Forbid from barrier 8. Now she's going to have to burn across to grab the front. Remember, this is only 1,700 metres, so she's going to have to work very hard. She is quick off the gate, though, so God Forbid from barrier 8, look for her to go forward. Also runner number 1, only a 2-year-old, Appassionato. She's very quick off the gate, crossed them from the outside here at Alexandra Park last start, and led at Manawa 2 when she won on debut, so she can use the draw. Also, the likes of Miss Daisy can go forward. Unforgiving led up at Alexandra Park in that 2:38 last start. So, as I say, very quick front row. It may set it up for something just in behind the speed. And that's why I put Charleston Bell on top at the $6 quote. Aaron White, as I come to you 90 seconds out from race number 5 tonight. Special Olympics fillies mares mobile pace over the 1700. I know you're a big God Forbid fan, and I'm pretty sure you put it on top again.
Yeah, I did over the 1700. Comes in 1 to barrier 7 with the scratching of Real Talk. Was good in the 41st edition of the PAL Transport Breeders for the Franklin meeting last time, and behind the Fascinator. Very good win, 3rd behind Walk of Fame, and was a slick winner down at Cambridge in 2:41 3 starts ago. Jay Abernathy, a good positive driver. I'm pretty sure she'll come off the arm too from the wide draw. 7, Geisha Girl's been doing a great job since coming north. A win into second from tricky draws. She gets another tricky draw. You've got the aggressive Brent Mangos aboard. 3, Miss Daisy picked up her maiden victory in good fashion last time. And 9, Charleston Bell. I think if she had drawn anywhere bar won the second row here, Craig, she was going to be a major player in this race. 6.20 and 2.10. A nice each-way bet, Todd McFarlane, to do the driving there. 8, 7, 3 and 9.
Yeah, I put Charleston Bell on top, Baron, from that draw. I thought Appassionata will get off the gate quite nice. I'm not sure if she'll stay there, but I think she'll lead early, and if she does stay there, I think Charleston Bell should get a nice trip from the second row. Got equal favourites here now. Miss Daisy, 4.10, 180. God forbid, 4.10, 140. The horse on screen at the moment. See the Ballerina. The boss is on holiday at the moment. And Tony Cameron will pick up the drive on See the Ballerina, the filly by Better's Delight for Brecon Farms. Very consistent filly. Good winning 2 starts ago. Defeated Shards Phoenix, and last start was placed behind Stars and Sound here at Alexandra Park when running third. The Dunn team have got 2 in the race. Geisha Girl is the other runner. Runner number 7. Brett Mangos takes the drive. Mare by Badlands Hanover. She won 2 starts ago here at Alexandra Park, and again placed behind Stars and Sound last start. So they've got a strong hand in here, Robert, with Miss Daisy and Geisha Girl. Blair Orange will drive Miss Daisy. Brett Mangos aboard number 7, Geisha Girl. Aaron White's numbers in race number 5. He's 8, 7, 3 and 9. 8, 7, 3 and 9. The mobile's on the move for the Special Olympic Fillies and Mares Mobile Pace. Good luck with the investments. Favourite will start from the outside in the black colours. God forbid, Jabernathy takes the drive. Here's Aaron's call on race number 5.
Craig, we open place 6 here with race 5, and we open another double as well. Good betting contest it's been as well, and God forbid, 4.10, 4.40 Miss Daisy, 4.70 Geisha Girl. 75 away from a start. Special Olympics, fillies and mares, set and ready. Green light flashes, they're off. Beautiful line out of the machine. Who's going to be the first to break it? Unforgiving's coming forward. Miss Daisy, Appassionato holding up on the inside. Charming Desire, then See the Ballerina. Charleston Bell will end up 3 back on the markers as taking over Miss Daisy on the showground's turn first occasion. Geisha Girl coming forward. God forbid's got her back out 3 wide. And Better Think Twice will be the last. The run off the gate in 5.8 as they come to the lane. And it is Miss Daisy, Unforgiving. Comes up to sit parked and out 3 wide. Geisha Girl, God forbid's got her back. Appassionato trailing. Charming Desire currently 1-1. Geisha Girl now goes up on the outside and in fact will go round and lead. That puts Charleston Bell 4 back on the inside. See the Ballerina and Better Think Twice the last pair, 29 and 7 the opening quarter. Stables corner 1 and only time. Geisha Girl, the Badlands Hanover mare. Brent Mangos doing the driving leads. From the favourite God Forbid now sitting parked, and Miss Daisy trailing 1-1 to Unforgiving. Appassionato 3 back on the inside, a length and a quarter back to a Charming Desire around Charleston Bell. See the Ballerina and Better Think Twice, 30 and 9 the second quarter. Special Olympics fillies and mares through the back. Geisha Girl leads a length. God Forbid right there sitting parked, and Miss Daisy on a lovely rein in third in the trail, 1-1 Unforgiving. Appassionato, Phil Butcher 3 back on the inside, then came Charming Desire. Now Charleston Bell, she's got plenty to offer, but she's all dressed up with nowhere to go. 4 back on the markers. See the Ballerina, Better Think Twice as they run the third quarter in 29.6. Geisha Girl, God Forbid, Miss Daisy waiting the passing lane. Unforgiving springs out of the 1-1. Homeward bound Geisha Girl, God Forbid, throw on the passing lane. Miss Daisy, then Unforgiving. See the Ballerina, it's Geisha Girl, Miss Daisy. The stablemates, they draw away. Unforgiving getting to God Forbid for third. Geisha Girl in front, and Mango out as aggressive best in. Geisha Girl, Unforgiving second. God Forbid picked up with Unforgiving to her outside to run third to knock off Miss Daisy. They were followed See the Ballerina, and then came Charleston Bell. Further back Charming Desire, Better Think Twice, and Appassionato. 204.1. 28 the final quarter, the half, and 57.7. Geisha Girl getting on nicely with Brent Mangos since coming north too for RJ Dunn. The Badlands Hanover mare, she's had 2 wins in a second since arriving here at the park. Nice win. Unforgiving Had a nice trip in transit to get second. God forbid, look, beat on the turn, but when Unforgiving came to her outside, she's picked up strongly to run down Miss Daisy for that third position. Special Olympics, fillies and mares to Geisha Girl.
Official placings, race 5, the Special Olympics Fillies and Mares Mobile Pace. 768-395, 768-395. Horse 7, Geisha Girl, pace the 1700 metres in 204.20. Mile rate of 157.5. Last 857.7, the 428. The margins, 2 1/4 lengths, a half neck, a neck. 768-395, race 5, the Special Olympics Fillies and Mares Mobile Pace.
Geisha Girl back at the head of the field. Career win 5 at start 33. She's had the 3 runs here under the ribbon of light at Alexandra Park for 2 wins and a second placing. She comes back at the head of the field with an aggressive Brent Mangos drive to see her home again. Mike Ringrose down there, part of the victory celebrations with Gordon Robertson, a steward of the Auckland Trotting Club. Westview Racing, number 12, Syndicate, the owners of the Badlands Hanover Brown 5-year-old mare out of On Sorcerer. And Robert Dunn, the trainer, Wood End Beach, Brent Mangos, bred by Malabar Lodge Limited. Geisha Girl, 2 strong in the Special Olympics Fillies and Mares 1700. Second over, 6 Unforgiving, Art Major Bay, 3-year-old filly out of Pure Envy, raced by S.W. McMullen, S.J. Reid, C.H. Barlow, Mrs. T.J. Barlow, J.A. Screen and Mrs. T.C. Screen. Stephen Reid and Simon McMullen trained at Pukekohe, Stephen Reid. And for third, 8 God Forbid, El Sue Hurricane Dance, a brown 4-year-old mare for W.J.W. Anstis, the owner, and trainer, Wayne Anstis, out of Cambridge, and Jay Abernathy doing the driving. 7 Geisha Girl at $4.70, $1.90, $4.70, $1.90. 6 Unforgiving, $2.90, $2.90, and 8 God Forbid, $1.40, $1.40. Quinella, $29.90, $29.90. Trifecta, $249.40, $249.40. First 4, $829.60, $829.60, and the early quaddie tonight, 4-14, 10 and 7, $161.20, $161 and 20.
which I expect to be one of the quickest of those to go forward. And Dexter will be, I suppose, trying to get in front of Tim Williams on Love to Dream. Over 2,600 metres on the town comes out of the Orange Agents Jules, where they went 151.1 in the start before that, and behind Belmont Fire and running the Oaks. 154 mile right here on this track, and the 2,600 metres for this filly by Better's Delight looks suited. There's number 15, Lavura. This horse might have just got under the radar of a few here. $13 and $4.90. That's your each way bet in the race. Number 15, Lavura. Ricky May on board. It's going to get back in the race. It follows out KC Monet, who probably wouldn't go for a look out of the gate. But I think Lavura is a good show in this race. We just saw Nero Star capable of matching it with some of the better 3-year-olds. Its run, and behind that guy Finn, was that of an improver last time out. I went 9, Love to Dream, to beat the horse on screen, number 15, Lavura. I think an underrated type coming into this. $14 with the bookies, well worth playing. 11 and for third on the town, depending on what sort of run it gets will determine how this race pans out. And number 3, Woodley DJ, comes out of a 1,700 metre event at Forbury Park, where it had to sit outside of a Monas the entire, and that was a good tough win from its. First 4 at $10,500. Mark, as we head upstairs to you. This is a really good race the more you look at it.
It is, Matt. It's one of the races of the night, this one. And on the town, Barrett 2 on the second row I didn't think was bad. It's on top for mine to beat number 6, Lightning Mac. Robbie Holmes has a good record when he pinch hits for Crandall Getty. That's why it's 551.70. Got the 9, Love to Dream in. And like you, the 15, Lavura. Just little horse, this one. 12 and 4. Barrier draw's not good, but if they do scoot along, you'll come into the race. And with no Ken Barron here, no Blair Orange here, Ricky May's been found to drive, so can't go too wrong with RT May in the bike on the 15, Lavura. 380 on the town, though, out of the Jewels. Form behind the Orange Agent, beaten 2.5 lengths. Turning up here on a cool Friday night. She does look pretty hard to beat. First leg of the quaddie, this. Got a first 4 jackpot 2 of 3,600. First 4 is up over 12,500. The quaddie with the $10,000 jackpot is at 35,500, with a little more to come in that just yet. Warm things up a bit if you can gag yourself the quaddie in the last 4 races here tonight. On the town, the favourite, Dexter and Cran. You can imagine Dexter would have got the choice of drives, being a stablemate to Lightning Mac. But on the town is KC Monet can't lose, win, lose or draw. Picks up the Met Multiplier, horse number 69 to do so after Stan's Day grabbed it earlier in the night. Robert Dunn with the previous win at Auckland has got KC Monet here. Flashing green, Lamb says go, they're off and racing. And Woodley DJ was away fast from the 3 barrier, and she's going to get across and lead from Madison Hill, who takes an early trail. Chief Kapai settles third, and out wide is Nero Star, working up around Lightning Mac, and then came Parissa. Courage to Fly's on the inside, and a length and a half on the town from KC Monet. Getting through in the running line is Spirit of Kronos, and Love to Dream is 3 wide on the back of KC Monet from Mighty Peruvian San Lasu, and 2 lengths away last is Lavura. Turning to the back stretch, and Lightning Mac's going to take it up and leads by a length and a half on Nero Star, 3 wide, and Chief Kapai between horses. Leaders back, Woodley DJ. Parissa 3 wide and 1 back from Madison Hill next to the pegs. On the town's midfield, the running line, but the speed's pretty good. 3 wide, KC Monet. For the pegs, Courage to Fly from Spirit of Kronos, and 3 wide, Love to Dream. And then Mighty Peruvian San Lasu and Lavura's last. Up front, the leader is Lightning Mac. On its outside, about a neck away as they make the run off the back is Parissa. Leaders back, Woodley DJ from Nero Star. 3 wide, KC Monet, and 3 back on the pegs is Madison Hill. Love to Dream's been 3 wide for some time, as has KC Monet in front of it. In between horses, Chief Kapai. On the town, jumps aboard the train from Courage to Fly for the pegs. Spirit of Kronos, Mighty Peruvian, San Lasu get on the 3 wide line, and Lavura's last. Lead time 1:12.2, it's fast. And Lightning Mac and Robbie Holmes leads over KC Monet. 3 wide, Love to Dream. Leaders back, Woodley DJ, and Parissa's pulling triple in the 1-1. On the town, 3 wide follows Love to Dream forward. On the 3 wide line and third back, Spirit of Kronos. Madison Hill's next to the pegs from Mighty Peruvian, Nero Star the middle. On the inside, Courage to Fly from San Lasu, Chief Kapai, and a length and a half away last of all, Lavura coming 3 wide. 30.9 the first quarter, and the leader is now Love to Dream, has got around to take over from Lightning Mac.
On the Town goes up outside of Love to Dream for a mid-race attack. 2 to Woodley DJ, loose rein. Next KC Monet also on a loose line. 3 wide then Spirit of Kronos. Parissa the middle getting some clear room, slides through. From Madison Hill, Mighty Peruvian and Nero Star. On the Town drew a half a length on Love to Dream, who kicks back through again. 2 lengths to Lightning Mac, 2 to Woodley DJ. Parissa still making some ground but urged along to do so. Another couple of lengths away then Spirit of Kronos being passed by Mighty Peruvian. Second quarter was 29, won the half in 60 and these two are still at it. Love to Dream leads half a length over On the Town. Lightning Mac loose rein to length and a half away. Third waiting for the Terror to Love Lane. Leader's the one to catch Love to Dream, and then Parissa. Lavura's running on but about 10 lengths from the leader. Third quarter in 30 seconds. Love to Dream 3 in front of the Dalgety pair. On the Town, Lightning Mac. Lavura continues to make ground, but it's all Love to Dream. This has been an effort, and Love to Dream's going to make it 4 from 7. Big go the Miners. Love to Dream by 3.5 beat Lightning Mac and Lavura. On the Town 4, then Parissa. Mighty Peruvian, next in San Lassou. Courage to Fly, Nero Star, Chief Kapai, Spirit of Kronos, KC Monet, Woodley DJ and Madison Hill. 9 Love to Dream, 4.30 and 1.90. 6 Lightning Mac will run second and pay 1.90. 15 Lavura, $3.10. Last quarter's 29.7. 159.7 the last mile after a 112.2 lead time. They were motoring. Love to Dream hasn't just won, it's jogged it. Lightning Mac second, Lavura runs third, On the Town runs fourth, and Parissa in fifth spot. Great win by this very smart filly. That's been her best tonight. Matt, she's now made it 4 from 7, beaten a Jules horse. It was 2.5 lengths behind On the Town. Put pay to her on the turn, and Love to Dream, Tim Williams and Nigel McGrath combined.
First 5 home, all very good. If you look at the run from the winner, Tim Williams easing it back and went around mid-race, followed the right one into it, and that's been the winning for it. Yeah, On the Town put it to it down the back, and it stuck on okay for its 4th spot. What about the run of Lightning Mac, though? It was burnt in the mid-stages. Robbie Holmes relentless in front, finally handing up the lead. The 15 Lavura's come from a long way back, and number 11 in the book, On the Town, home for 4th. And what about the run of Parissa to stick on for 5th? It had to work 3 times during the race, and it stuck on well. So I think the first 5 and even the 6th one home, Mighty Peruvian, might be well worth following in the coming weeks. Here's Mark to wrap up the 6th.
Love to Dream. Second, 6 Lightning Mac. And third, 15 Lavura. 4th has gone to 11 On the Town. From 2 Parissa and 13 Mighty Peruvian. 9, 6, 15, 11, 2, 13. The margin's 4 lengths, a short neck, a head, a length and a quarter. Winner's time was 3.